Yeah, I am. Thanks.
Perfect.
You know it. Oh, hi everyone! Welcome to the first of our Uncaged adventures, where we will be playing some awesome stories from this awesome Uncaged book. Check it out if you haven't already. And with me here today, I have some very cool people, so let's go around and say hi to everyone. We're gonna start as I have you on screen, so we're gonna start with Dustin!
Oh, hi everyone. I am Dustin. I will be playing a Minotaur Archivist Artificer named Sava.
Awesome.
Yay, Dustin!
Next we have Omega.
Hi. Omega here. I am playing Blight, a Warforged Spore Druid. So, robots and stuff.
Ooh, I love that. I'm still so excited by this. Next in order we have Whitney. Hi, Whitney.
Hello, Internet. I'm Whitney. I am playing Khadaj, who is a Loxodon Oath of Vengeance paladin, because elephants never forget.
That's good.
That's what I built my entire character around. I don't know what she hasn't forgotten, but she hasn't forgotten it.
And she has vengeance for it.
Yeah.
Vengeance.
I love it.
This is already in a very eclectic group.
This is awesome. I'm excited. And last but certainly not least, Sam!
Hi, I'm Sam, and I'm playing a Tabaxi Hexblade Warlock named His Most Fearsome Command. Her parents did some shit.
Best, most longest name that is, like, scrolling well outside the name tag box right now. Broke it, but it's perfect and we love it. It is amazing. Okay, that's it. Oh, and hi, it's me, Jess, your DM. This is my channel, so if you're here, hi, thanks for being here. I'm so excited to be playing games out of this book with these awesome people here. And I'm so excited by how extra everyone made their characters. So this is perfect. I'm excited. So if y'all are ready, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So we're headed to Waterdeep, to the City of Splendors, as it is sometimes known, and y'all are a small band of adventurers. And where's a good place for adventurers to go get adventures, if not taverns? And which tavern most famous in Waterdeep? The Yawning Portal. So that's where we are starting our adventure today, is in the Yawning Portal. Y'all have been lured here by, notice of adventure and gold. Are you all seated together, or are any of you likely to arrive early, or any of you to arrive late? Does Khadaj is early? Is Khadaj the first one at the table?
I'm also 7.5 feet tall, so like I just imagine just hunched over a teeny tiny little table in a corner, looking extremely uncomfortable, because I'm a religious person in a den of iniquity. Just kind of waiting.
Blight probably originally in the corner, unless something catches his interest, and his hand is touching the wall, and just small specks of like spores and dust, I guess, around his hand. He's slowly trying to corrupt this already corrupted place.
I love it. Perfect. Are Sava and His Most Fearsome Command there, or are you gonna come meet your friends at the table after, or?
I think His Most Fearsome Command, who definitely needs a short name, so if you have any ideas, hit me up.
Fearsome?
My first thought was Kami.
Oh, no.
Say that again, I missed it.
Kami, short for command,
Kami.
but there's other problems with that, maybe?
A little bit.
I I think she'd be kind of late because I feel okay. So she's definitely been like stopping everybody to say like she's probably saying hi to people and like playing with children and talking to alley cats.
Just talking to the local alley cats.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, Sava's probably coming in through the door and just has like books out, like, because it's Waterdeep. Of course, I went to like all the bookstores and the library, and so I'm like trying to like come into the door awkwardly, and I'm just like, oh, sorry.
I would get like try to get up from the table to help take some of your books, and then like knock everything on the table over, and then just. Minotaurs are quite large too, right?
There's about 6 feet. Yeah, I mean,
okay, so
I think. Yeah, I think you're the biggest.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Average over 6 feet in height. So yeah, I'm probably like, I'm probably pretty close to your height, I think. I didn't actually get to pick my height, but I would be tall because I want to be the most biggest, awkwardest boy ever. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I would come over and offer to help carry some of your books, and
I think like as I'm coming through, like people are like moving out of my way because I'm a Minotaur, but I'm always like, oh, sorry, no, sorry, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
Perfect.
Let me help.
Thank you.
Okay.
I probably need another bench. I don't make these places big enough for,
No.
I could probably build one, but anyway.
And then I'll sneeze because of the black mold that's growing.
Oh. So a couple of my papers go like.
I like the trunk.
Wrapped all the way around.
Perfect. So Durnan sees you all gathering. Durnan is this is Durnan's establishment, and he's behind the bar, and he sees you there, and he's like, "Oh, you're the adventurers, eh? Lily should be around with you shortly. Go ahead and sit down and make yourselves comfortable. Can I get you anything?"
Can I have some milk?
Water would be great.
Milk and water, eh? Not a very adventurous band of adventurers, but all right.
Juice is good too.
Is that is that another milk perhaps for you, little furry one?
No, I'll take an ale.
Well, you're just really confusing me now. All right, I'll go get that for you. And Durnan goes off.
Blight has seen this commotion and probably has slowly stalked over and just sits next to him, silent. He's picking at a mushroom on his shoulder.
So we are responding to like a posting, and we knew we were meeting here.
Yeah.
So we've adventured together before.
That's up to you guys. Do you think you've adventured before? Together?
Blight hasn't. Not with them.
I think me and Khadaj, I mean, if His Most Fearsome Command wants to be a part of that, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you totally just have to deal with a very overexcited kitten all the time.
That's fair.
Sorry.
I feel like I carry string in my pockets for when I need you to leave me alone.
Distraction!
And Blight just got here, is new to this group, and is already done with their shit? Or how is Blight feeling about it?
Pretty much, Blight is just looking at them, and that mushroom that's in his hand, he is now offering it to Khadaj. Eat.
No, thank you. I'll pick it up with my nose, but I'll just kind of hold it awkwardly.
He turns and just looks straight out, not even looking at him anymore.
Perfect. So, as you guys are interacting, you see sort of a very pretty young, dark-haired, dusky-skinned woman run over, like, not run, but sort of like walk very quickly over to you. And she's like, oh, you're here for the job. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for answering my call. I have 10 gold for each of you. What I need you to do is I need you to help me rescue my friend. It's really important and time is of the essence. Do you have any questions or can we just start doing it? How do you normally do this? What do you do with adventurers? Sorry, this is my first time.
Let's just all just take a breath.
Okay.
Let's breathe in. Breathe out. Is your friend in danger right now?
Yes.
Like life or death?
Yes. Her life is on the line. I was warned that she only had 10 days before this evil man who took her was going to murder her, but that was it's only 2 days shy of 10 days now. It took me this long to get information and gather the money to pay you, and
she was kidnapped?
Yes, it's sort of a long story. Well,
please tell it.
Oh, all right. You see, I'm a mermaid. Or at least I was. You see she has legs.
Blight is all sorts of confused right now.
Well, I'm a mermaid and I lived out in the waters. There's quite a lot of us out there actually, and just sometimes there's party boats and I like to go see them, and there's singing and dancing and music, and I've always liked it, and sometimes there's fireworks. So I went to go see, and there was this beautiful woman with this beautiful voice, and she was singing, and I was so entranced that I didn't even notice the storm coming, and I don't think the boat did either, and then suddenly, kaboom! The boat got struck by lightning and then went down, and I saw her go down, and I saw the king of the boat, I'm not sure, the man, they both went down, but I could only save one of them, so I saved her. I saved the singer, and I brought her back to shore, and then that's all I could do. She was okay, and I left, and I went home, and I was so worried about it, and I told my sisters, and they investigated. They went and swam around and told me that she was a bard and that she lived over in dockside. And I went to go see. I went to shore, and I saw a hooded figure, and he knew. He said, "Oh, you're looking for Sanger." Apparently that was her name, the bard, this beautiful red-headed bard, and he said that she was in trouble and that he could help me. He could give me legs and I could go see her, but it was going to cost a voice, and I thought, that's not so bad. I could do that. And then when I agreed, he laughed and took back his hood, and it was the man I had let drown. I didn't mean to. It wasn't. I could only save one person, you see, but he was mad at me, and he said, how dare I save some bard over him? And he laughed because he said he would give me legs, but at the cost of a voice. And I said, that's okay, I don't mind. He said, not your voice. And then I felt like a knife tearing at my tail, and suddenly I was left there with these legs, and I didn't even know how to use them. And he said that he had her and that he would kill her in 210 if I didn't come. So I've spent all this time looking for her, and I finally think I found the answer. I found there's someone here in this bar who works for him, and I think if we can find out from him where they are, that we could save her. So that's what I need your help with.
You need our help to find friend?
Yes, I need your help. I don't want him to hurt her.
You can't defend yourself?
She was just a mermaid.
It must be difficult learning how to walk on land.
It took me a little bit of time, but and I had to try and find out what I could do. I can't do it on my own. I don't think he's very strong. I mean, he had that magic. He's already done so much. I'm just...
Well, Helm provides. We're here to help.
Thank you so much.
We're here to help, and I'd like look at Blight. Like, we're here to help.
Blight just sighs and like immediately looks up and looks around, and he's going to try to search for any type of person who looks off within this tavern.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check. So she tells you that she thinks the associate is she's heard that it's this. Oh, 21. Clearly, Blight is good at looking for things.
That's exactly. Yeah.
So I think she starts describing him. She literally just barely starts describing. She's like, I've heard his name is Loper, and he has this sort of sallow skin and like really raggedy blonde hair. And you're like, doop, boop, got him. You're like, he's right there.
Acquired.
Target acquired, exactly. So,
there's like little small spores, like dust-looking things, probably like surrounding the person. Not literally, like very faintly. Probably see something around who he thinks the person is.
So in the yawning portal, there's a few different floors, and there's sort of an open center space. And so when you spot him, you look up, and you see he's sort of on the next floor up. Talking to a dragonborn, but he's very distinctly matches the description that she gave you.
There? Him?
Oh, those are good eyes. That is definitely the person she described.
Yes, that's...
You know, I don't feel comfortable going above ground floor in wooden structures.
I'll bring him down.
Okay, great.
Can I just climb up there?
You can
I'll give you a boost.
You can absolutely try. I guess give me an acrobatics.
Don't fail me. Oh
no.
I do have a climbing speed if that helps.
What do you have?
I have a climbing speed because I have claws.
Okay, so I think I'm trying to imagine how this goes. I think you go to like use your claws, and maybe Khadaj goes to like give you a boost, and it's a little bit too much, and you do a little bit of like a roll. It's not even too bad, but you start to go up, and then you just do a tumble. You kind of do like a little yes, and you make an excellent pose at the end.
Oh, sorry. I don't know my own strength sometimes.
It's fine. I always land on my feet.
I think there's some stairs over there, though.
So yes, you're right. That's him. So he works for the cloaked man, who I found out is a noble in this city. His name is Hex Vand, and I think that Loper. I think we can convince him to maybe lead us to my bard friend, and I don't care how you convince him or get the information, but we need to get to her as soon as possible because we only have 2 days.
And what is man name again?
Loper.
Cool. Let me see if I can get him down here, and then we could all talk to him together.
Oh, I can. People tend to tell me things when I stand over them. I don't know why, but I get a little.
I've experienced the same, yes.
Right? Yeah, they just start telling you things, or doing what you ask. It's really nice.
So, who's approaching and how?
I was gonna just walk up to him and like be like, "My friend thinks you're cute. Let's buy you a beer," and like point to the table.
So are you gonna like walk?
Just wave.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I heard that, I would wave too. Yeah. Just whichever direction they want to go.
So okay, roll me a persuasion, I guess.
Can I convince you that it's a deception?
Yes.
Okay.
You have convinced her.
Persuaded me. So you walk up to him and say that your friend thinks he's cute, and then he looks down and sees the Minotaur and the Loxodon waving.
You have options. Come on down.
I don't know. You said you'd buy me a drink?
Yeah, we will definitely buy you a drink.
And he like you see him kind of like eyeing the door and like looking at you, and like you can tell he's just a generally nervous person. And he's torn because he wants to come with you, but he also has like that, like as a predator, you see his like flight sense kind of kicking in.
Look, we'll have the barmaid bring it over. Like, you don't have to worry. We're not trying anything funny. Like, they're good people. They're just a little shy, so they can't come up and say it yourself. Also a little big, and the stairs are a little narrow.
Okay, all right, okay. Yeah, all right. So he starts to follow you down, but he's definitely still hesitant, but he's following you down.
Meanwhile, while this is happening, Blight is picking off another mushroom off of his shoulder and is holding it out to the mermaid. Like, do you want?
Oh,
it's good for you.
So
thank you. This is.
Are these like the drug kind of mushrooms, or like the?
He cannot tell you what happens. They're either going to be great mushrooms and they are amazing. They might make you sick. Either way.
Okay, I'm gonna take the one I was holding and like stick it on the end of one of my tusks for safekeeping.
Lily takes it and it's like, oh, thank you. And she puts it in like a little pouch, and you see she's collected like a ton of, like, she just has a little collection of like knicknacks and human things.
Thingamaboppers, you might say.
Yes, what you call it? Gadgets and
Cough,
gadgets.
cough, copyright. Cough, cough.
Might be. You might have caught on to something with this story.
She just slowly starts brushing her hair with a fork.
Oh my god. Yeah. So Lupper is following you downstairs, but he's not sitting down at the table. Like, he's coming down, but he's still like keeping an eye on his exits.
Okay.
All right, what did you... Hi. And he, like, waves at the two of you that waved at him.
He actually came down, guys. I'm so good at this.
Yeah, you did very well. Thank you.
Mike, do you want to have a seat? And I sort of put my hand on his shoulder.
Ah! No! Ah! And, like, that makes him take a step back.
Oh no, I'm so.
It's okay. You're safe here.
Yeah, no, please have a seat. Do you like beer? This place sells really good beer.
Yeah, I'll have
He
a...
says as he drinks his water.
I'll have
There's like a little metal straw in it because
I
I'm
was gonna say my milk has a crazy straw.
All right, I'll have a drink. Yeah, but I'll just stand here. And he's still like standing, just like a few steps back.
We were told you may be able to help us find a friend of ours who has gotten lost.
What kind of lost friend we talking here?
Well, a bard who was involved in a shipwreck. How long ago? 2 weeks ago?
It was slightly less than 210 day. Is apparently how the weeks are calculated here.
So two real world weeks, like 14 days ago. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I would indicate that.
A fortnight-ish.
A fortnight.
As they're talking, Blight's like slightly walking behind and standing right behind him.
Roll me a stealth check.
I want to roll some dice like I have something right now. Oh.
Okay, you are standing behind him, and he's like just drinking his drink and like talking. Then
It's probably like got his eye on the two like giant things.
Yeah, he fully. That's exactly it. He's got his
Just
eye
we're
on
both
the...
just like.
Yeah, he's like looking between like literally the Minotaur and Loxodon who were waving him down, plus the Tabaxi who invited him down here, doesn't notice the Warforged sneaking up behind him.
We kind of stand out.
Literally silent but deadly.
We stand out pretty well in this tavern, right? Like, we're big and obnoxious.
I also feel like it's a yawning portal, though. There's a lot of weird shit
That's
that
true.
happens.
Okay.
There's literally a hole to a giant mega dungeon.
In the middle
fair.
of in the middle of the bar,
I mean,
there
there's
is
probably,
a
as
hole.
we're talking, there's people going down it.
It's possible. There might be
Fucking
adventurers going down the hole right now.
Oh.
Yeah, and then something flies out. People just like smack it back down.
Get!
Yeah, you see Durnan like just take out like a freaking like wand behind the counter and shoot a fireball at it, and it flies back down.
I imagine like a spray bottle you use on a cat. Like,
bad. But yeah, okay,
yeah.
so
yeah, I would say like I would ask for
Yeah.
help finding.
has another sip of his drink. Might be I know what you're talking about. Might be. But why should I tell you that? Might be dangerous information you're asking about.
Well, my Lord Helm has commanded me here to help the good people of this tavern, and I feel compelled to help them the best way I know how. And you were indicated as the best way for this particular case.
And you're cute.
And I guess you might be a little cute, really? Cute?
He like kind of perks up at that. Do you want to roll a persuasion check here?
Sure. +2, okay. 18.
Well, I don't know about cute, but he's a real bad man. I don't know if if you're asking me to put myself in a lot of danger here, maybe.
We won't tell him it was you.
All right, yeah.
I have my weapon on my back, and it's like, I'm 7.5 feet tall, so my maul is like huge. It's like the size of a person. It's a two-handed bludgeoning weapon. So like I like kind of just point to it, and I'm like, we can make sure you're protected.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Just don't tell him it was me. Like you said, that's. If he finds me, he'll do worse than kill me. He does weird stuff. So he has his big house because he's a noble here, but he has a secret house, and that's where he does his weird magic stuff.
Oh, secret things in his secret house.
Yeah, secret things in the secret house. That's right. You got it, big man.
That seems like a great place to do secret things.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, if you don't want to be doing things in your non-secret house, you want them to be secret-like. That's right. I guess get yourself a secret house. That's the right way to do it, I guess. But yeah, so it's separate from his manor. It's in the trade wards, and it's blue, kind of like got like a white roof that's kind of like coming apart a little bit. He does rituals there, and he casts like he's keeping that pretty redheaded girl. I seen her. I saw when he brought her in. Maybe you'll get lucky and she'll still be alive when you go there, but he wasn't being so kindly to her. So look for the blue house with the white roof on Dekir Street, down at the Way of the Dragon. That's where you want to go. But that's all I know. That's all I can help you with. So
Just start muttering, blue house, white roof, blue house, white roof, blue house, white roof.
So yeah, Blight has that playing in his
goes
head
to
right
start
now.
backing up and he smacks into Blight. I think he literally goes to like try and get away at this point, and he's just like, ah!
And Blight just, and his fingers are like covered in moss. He's like,
This is our other friend. It's okay.
Can I go now?
Yeah, but I have a thing to say to you.
I like stand up and I get real close.
Like, if you see someone in danger, you should help them. You
Yes.
just let this, like, I'm gonna come back here.
I love Sava.
Like, this is not right.
You haven't seen what this guy does. It's I wouldn't cross him. I wouldn't cross this guy. It's real.
You help people.
Blue House.
Bad.
That's what you guys are here for. It's not my job. Stop making me. You know what? I'm leaving. Like, tries to turn around and go.
Blight just moves to the side and lets him pass. But if he tries to pass, Blight's going to slightly try to like touch his whatever he's wearing, like his, on the back, and he's trying to deposit some like
Spores.
nasty, spory grossness on him.
Well, you're
Just
nasty.
very softly.
You gross.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
You got to understand, Blight's literal mission is to corrupt this entire world, including you. You've been warned.
Oh, you want to corrupt me?
Ugh.
He's just like,
Oh.
I think like you go to touch him softly, but like you're like metal, right? You're like, so
Yeah.
it's quite rough, and he's just like, hey, what? And he doesn't know. He's just like, oh, and he just like walks away a little faster, not knowing that you've just blighted him.
Blight just looks at him and goes, ha, 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 ha.
Oh no, that's not gonna work. You can't do that.
I'll turn back to. Did we get the lady's
Lily.
name? Lily.
Lily.
I'll turn back to Lily, like muttering "Blue House, White Roof, Blue House, White Roof," and then I'll look up at her and I'll be like, "Were we going to receive payment up front? Or I hate to push the gold issue, but you know, if we want to be well supplied, sometimes it helps to get at least half up front."
I guess I could do that. Is that what you normally do?
Is it?
It's a common arrangement to give half of a payment, and then the rest when the payment is done. I've made those kind of contracts before. Do you want me to write up a contract?
Well, I mean, how fast is that? Can we, like, we know where she is now. Do you think we can go
I
get her
hand her
soon?
contract.
It's already
Done.
written up. You have it, like, pre-done. Just, like, it's like a standard adventurer's agreement.
No, yeah, it's
like,
a standard plate adventure. Yeah, no, like
Initial sign.
Oh, okay, so this says, okay, yes, 10 gold have to be received.
really best for everyone if
Up
we
front.
have coverage. Yeah.
Okay, and then it says here if you die I get a refund? Is that
No.
I mean, if we die, you get a refund if you come and salvage our corpses, because you know we wouldn't be able to deliver the refund in the case of our own deaths.
Yes, well, I'm definitely coming with you. I have to go save her.
You come with?
Yes, I mean I'll stay back, but if there's anything I can do to help, then I'll help.
Stay away.
I've gotten pretty good on my two legs. I can walk, I can run. I've gotten pretty.
Running is an important skill.
And I mean my hands haven't changed. Those are still pretty good. And you do see she has like a dagger and some like stuff on her hip.
You get in the way, you die.
That's okay. Well, I won't get in the way.
Maybe stay out of his way.
That seems fair. All right. Okay. So, and then she like takes out the pouch of money and she like, I guess she kind of like halves it and puts half on the table and puts half back into her thingamabobs, which she's got 20 of.
Great.
Blight takes it and like a contraption opens, like, and he just like.
Oh, that's
He
awesome.
doesn't really care for money, but he'll hold it.
I'll put it in. I'll like dole out 5 to everybody, and then I'll put my 5 in like a little pouch, little coin purse.
Perfect.
All right, then we should head to Dekeer Street then.
Yes. I think I know that street. I know the way. And so she does actually help you with this. She may have only been in this city for slightly less than 2 day, but it seems that she has like learned the streets.
Well, yeah, she's been going all over looking for a cute girl. Like, same that.
It's good motivation.
Like bump my head on the way out of the tavern. Like, oh.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do here before you go? Or anything anyone wants to do before?
So as we step out, I'm just like, Parch, where'd you go? And then you hear like this little fluttering, and it's this little paper owl. It's like a bunch of like all its feathers are little pieces of paper, and it's got writing, and it sort of just lands on one of my horns. I'm like, oh, there you are.
Oh, that's such a big temptation for our distractible tabaxi.
Oh my gosh!
Out of curiosity, was there any, as we're walking out, is there any tables that have like in our path that have like a mug or a goblet or something that's just sitting there waiting to be taken back?
There probably are. There's some people like still sitting with their drinks, nursing a drink. There's probably it's quite busy. So I would say there's at least one or two like dirty, not cleaned yet tables with stuff still on them.
Cool. Yeah. As he walks by, he just like keeps going, just very subtly. That's it. That's how he's doing. He's walking out.
Spore druid's got a spore. That's all I gotta say.
Spore's got a spore. Got a spore.
Perfect. So you do it. You successfully have a cute paper owl, and you successfully have a spore frenzy.
Spore frenzy. Spore.
It's like parties that I keep hearing about where they put all the drugs in one bowl, except it's spores.
Yeah. It was on that route, but it's not that bad. Well, I mean, I guess it is bad because he's trying to kill you versus anything else. But
you could get high before you die.
You could.
Good way to go.
He's a robot though, so he's one mindset. He's not a robot, but you know. Continue. He's walking out.
And if Warforged can't get poisoned, they can't be affected by alcohol or drugs, right? Because they're not biological. So you don't even know.
He doesn't sleep, eat, drink. He's just him.
So, do they need to power down?
Yeah, 6 hours. 6 hours. Their long rest is 6 hours of like a long, motionless thing. Apparently, he still sees everything. He's aware, but that's it.
That's like elf meditation.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. But at least they're out. He's not.
I imagine like when he wakes up, he makes like the Mac OS startup.
Yeah. It doesn't render you unconscious, but you can see and hear as normal. So no one's sneaking into the room with them knowing. With them not knowing.
That's good to know. All right, yeah. So you guys leave, and you can see Lily is she's pretty eager to go. She is like leading you pretty quickly through the streets. She's like ducking and weaving like pretty fast, and it's not long until you do in fact see this blue house with a white roof. It matches the description pretty well. It's in a relatively neither super nice nor super, it's not one of the rundown parts, it's not one of the super fanciest parts, and the house matches the area almost as if it just sort of like fades into the background a little bit. So it's got well kept sort of like bushes, and it's got trees that are maintained. It looks like it's been kept just nice enough to not be too noticeable. And you see a stone path leading to some white double doors that appear to be the main entrance. It's quite, it's not grandiose, but it's clearly like the big sort of entrance. And then you see a smaller path just off of the main door, leading slightly to the right to a smaller like wooden door. And then you can actually see an even more, like, not even a path so much as like a trodden out walk sort of trail. And there's a side entrance that is off from the road, and it leads to another smaller wooden door. And they all have sort of just like whitewashed shuttered windows. And Dustin, can you show the map so that everyone can see that, please?
I could do that, yes.
Bye, boat.
No more boats. Sorry, guys.
Ooh.
Oh, I like this.
So that's not anything. I'm just gonna move that. So that's sort of what you see as you look from the outside of this house. So.
Is there any sign of like activity inside or any indication that there are people in there or anything?
All the windows have shutters and all the shutters are closed.
Okay. Okay, well, here we are.
Yeah, this is, I don't think going through a front door is probably safe, hearing about how dangerous this guy could be.
I mean...
Well, I'll be the first to say that subtlety is not my specialty.
I'm not so great at it either.
We just knocked the door down with the mace.
We could do that.
We could, or we could... I don't know if our friend here would want to go inside and do some recon. Or...
There's 3 entrances? There's 3 paths.
There's sort of like, there's a big central path that like is all decorated and it leads to this double front door that is like very nice. And then you can see sort of just slightly off, like there is still like a cobblestone path, but it's much smaller, leading to like a single wooden door. It appears to be some sort of a side entrance.
This over here?
Yep, that's that one. And
side entrance, and then the double doors over here.
Yeah, and then sort of like a little bit more hidden, not so much like cobblestone, but just like trodden on grass almost, is like you can see there's a path going, and if you follow it, you do see one more wooden door, a small.
Is this like a residential area of town?
Yep, this is a residential area. Like it's
so it's
all
pretty quiet streets and everything.
Yeah, like occasionally someone sort of like walks by. Occasionally you can hear some like merriment in one of the houses, but it's not a little bit of music, but it's not like it's not super intense, it's not super active, it's not.
Can I
Sorry, one more time, Sam?
Sorry, can I investigate the sneaky door?
You want to try and go investigate the sneaky door?
Yeah.
Okay.
And see if there's anything that says that makes it seem like there's more secrets there. I'm looking for more secrets. This is a secret house full of secrets.
Yeah. Do you want to do you're doing like a perception check, or are you what are you doing?
Yeah,
Investigating?
let's do a perception check. Let's look for some secrets.
Roll that for me.
Ooh, nice.
You sort of look around this door. You can see a lock on it, but furthermore, you seem to see something in the lock. Almost as if you don't use the keys or the right thing, something bad might happen with this door.
Like a trap, maybe?
You think something like that.
Which door was this?
The secret door.
Oh, the one to the... Yeah.
Yeah.
Secret door.
The
Secret
secret
door. Yeah.
Okay, I'll come back and be like, okay, so the third door is definitely locked, and I feel like if we're trying to be sneaky, that's not the door for us.
Do we sneak or we go?
We could just knock on the front door.
There's side door?
Or any of the doors. We could just knock on them.
And say like, hello, we're here to rescue the princess?
Well, there was a time in my, when I was spending time in the temple where I did a little bit of door-to-door proselytizing, so I could just queue up my pitch for Helm and see if I can get a glance in the door, while they're trying to get rid of me.
We could hide.
Yeah.
We hide?
Okay. Yeah, let's try that.
Blight's already walking towards the nearest wall or something that he can sneak behind.
You just backed into a bush.
That's the Homer Simpson just ran into a bush.
No way. So yeah, if people seem to agree to that, I'll let them get out of sight, and then I'll just knock on the big double doors.
Okay.
But I'm
Does a
large, so
giant-
it's like a.
The giant bull man tries to hide.
Yes, Warforged robot.
Behind a little bush. You're orange.
And I like you over to like the secret door because at least that's out of the way.
That's fair.
Anyone that's trying to hide in plain sight, I guess, roll me a stealth or tell me where you are hiding if you are going out of sight.
Yeah, I mean he's Blight's out of sight
Okay.
around on the. Yeah, he's like, I don't know.
If you
Around the side of the
hold
house?
click on the map, you can ping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you do that really?
Yeah, if you hold click, you can ping.
Yeah, hold
Like, oh,
Okay.
nice.
Yep.
Yeah, Blight's here. There you are, around there.
Okay, I was gonna bring Sava around this way too.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine. Okay, and so Khadaj just walks up and like does like a bah, 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 like on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'll right after I knock, I'll like dig in one of my pouches for like I have like a little book of scripture from the temple. But it has like no properties other than it's like full of poems or whatever. Parables.
Amazing. So you walk right up. So you look behind you and you double check everyone's like hidden.
It's like, yeah, that looks good. Okay.
Okay, you get ready with
Just
your.
like slightly peeking out, no lie. Well, like, it's like part of his hair is like wooden and stone-ish, so like it's not that weird, but you probably see an eye.
And like just like a mushroom on the head. Like just.
A wild mushroom has appeared.
I need to know he has an intelligence of 8, so don't expect him to be the most finite in his decision.
Mine's not mine's 10, so I'm not pretty bad. But I have decent charisma because I'm a paladin, so.
So you look and everyone is mostly hidden. You're like, okay, this is good enough. And you go and you like, put your. Do Luxembourg
I don't
have
know.
hands, or do they have
They have
fluffy
hands.
feet?
No, they have-
Okay.
Okay.
They
They're
have-
not just giant
They're
elephants.
not just
No,
giant
that would
elephant.
be yeah.
They're
They
not like
have
It would
stompy
be difficult to
stamp feet.
hold a weapon.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
They
true.
have hands.
Okay, they have hands. Okay, I needed to know this. This is important. So there's a big like knock, knock, knock as you smack on this door with your big fist, and as you do, you actually feel very little you feel a lot of resistance to the door, as if there's something heavy barring it. On the other side, you can feel this. And you wait a second, and another second, and another second, and no one answers.
I will go shrug and then walk over to the other door and knock on that one.
You go to knock on the side door?
The side door, not the secret door, but
Yeah.
the
The side door? You don't feel as much resistance. Like, this one actually, reverberates when you smack it in place. It actually, bump, bump, bump. But there's still no answer.
I don't think my plan worked.
Just come back out.
Did you all leave?
I found some tinsel in the bush.
Oh, that's nice.
It's so shiny.
We
No
might
one here?
We might
Lily,
need
do
to
you want it?
Oh, yes, I'll add that. And, Lily puts that into her collection. She's like, oh, thanks.
There were no, I didn't see any obvious, and maybe this is a perception check, but I didn't see any obvious, peepholes or, any way that somebody inside could have seen me. And
No,
all the windows are closed. And
all the windows are closed. There doesn't seem to be any peepholes. It definitely seems to be such that, you can't really see and you can't really see out.
Okay. Blight's walking over, because he's still kind of peeking. He walks over to Khadaj, and he points to the door, and he's like, "We open?"
I could force it open, but that could end poorly.
Before she's even answered, he's like trying to ram it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll step out of the way.
roll me a Like you just get out of the way.
Yeah.
Blight,
He's
roll
like,
me-
I'm gonna open the door.
roll a strength. Roll a strength check.
Strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that was safe. Sorry, shit.
It's okay.
Shit. What's my
You got
show?
this. Okay.
Wait. I'm struggling. Let me live.
Okay, it's
Just,
okay.
just hit the strength button.
Yeah, I'm good. Well, I did that. Oh, ha-ha! Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
So you So did you go to ram it? Did you go to put your shoulder into it, or you went to go? Okay, you go to ram into it, and you kind of just like bounce back off it.
I'll catch him when he bounces off. Let's not be hasty.
Did Khadaj like help him up or anything?
Yeah, like I caught you. Like if you bounced off, I would have like caught you by the shoulders or like on the back to stop you from falling over.
Okay, he's running at it again.
Oh no!
Do you want me to give you like a little push?
Okay, so
Should I just pick you up and use you as a
I was
battering
gonna say,
ram?
are Khadaj and Blight working together to use Blight as a battering ram?
Yes.
I think it's happening, and I'm chaotic with it.
Happening.
So.
Okay, so you can roll strength with advantage this time.
God. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. The worst thing in the world.
You actually hear like a and there's a slight splinter to the door, but somehow it's still in its frame.
Got it.
Does there seem to, in the aftermath of the loud noise of us ramming the door twice, does there seem to be any kind of movement behind it?
You can roll a perception check. Do you have any? You have advantage on a certain kind of perception, don't you?
If it involves smell,
Okay, then no.
Smell the door open.
I will smell it very good. Okay, let's see. Roll 1d20 plus 1. 11.
You think you
Like,
stop?
does anybody notice us like destroying their house?
You stop and you sniff, and then you're like, wait, no, that's not the one. And then you stop and you like listen with your big Loxodon ears. Do Loxodon have big ears?
Yeah, I assume they just look like elephants, but standing upright and with fingers. Big
That's
old
actually
ears.
mildly terrifying.
You think you hear in like not right by the door, but you think you might hear a little like skittering or something. You can't be sure because you also just like kind of splintered the door. So who knows what you just did?
I do not think this place is empty. I do think they are secretive because it's a secret house full of secrets.
That's
But
okay.
we're halfway there, so and I'll throw my weight against what's left of the door.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a strength check, and I'll say that the DC's lower at this point because you've you guys have hit it so many times.
15.
Yeah, okay. The door gives way, and Khadaj goes like stomping through. You just like
That was a horse. I don't know what. No.
It was
Elephant noise.
elephantish. you do a little toot with your trunk. Perfect. Yeah, so you go stomping in, and you've entered into a sort of like dark, unlit little hallway. You seem as you sort of like push the door in, it continues in a little bit, and there are walls on either side of you, and there's just a little hallway with a small indoor door that's not big and locked and scary. There's another door, but it's not as bad as the other doors, guys, I promise.
So I'm in here now.
I know, doors truly prove to be the worst enemy.
Blight's walking in. Well, first looking back to see where anyone else is, and not really caring.
I was standing there watching.
Okay. he's walking in. He's kind of looking around to see if there's. Because I'm sure with his, he has a natural, he has a passive perception of 16, so I'm sure he might have heard skittering maybe. So he's just kind of looking around, see if there's anything.
Yep. So.
Like popping out.
Yep. So if you all go in and proceed forward, if you go through this door, you guys can see it because I gave you a map, but stream can't see it, so I will explain a little bit. There's a sort of narrow little hallway, and then immediately upon, if you look out the door, which is unlocked and is a normal door, and you're fine.
Mm-hmm. I'll open it like a normal person.
I don't want to traumatize you guys. Ooh, do you open it with your hands or do you open it with your trunk?
I open it with my trunk.
Yeah, anytime you can, you should.
Right.
Even though I have to like lean down to do that, it feels good.
Yes. So, yeah, you're a little bit squished in this hallway. I would think you're like a little bit. It's a little bit tight for Khadaj, but you guys can fit just fine. And if you exit out the door, you see another hallway leading to what seems to be to your left. There's pretty much immediately a central door, and then down the hallway there's a door on either side, and then there's a the door that looks like one of the exterior doors, and as you look at it, you can in fact see, as His Most Fearsome Command warned you, a little trap hiding, like almost like a little, not a dagger, but something small and sharp, ready to get you with that door. So that's what you see as you sort of enter in. Where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
I'm assuming Khadaj is in front.
You're gonna what, huh?
I'm assuming Khadaj is in front.
Yeah, and I think I'm probably kind of blocking everything for you guys because I'm so large.
Yeah, I feel like His Fearsome Command is like trying to get. No, okay, we're just.
Sorry. And I will. I'll be like, where should I go? Should I just I'll go to.
You're very big.
I'll like kind of pop into that second hallway and like go a little bit south just to get out of the way of the door so everybody else can kind of pile in behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'll be like, there's doors over here, including the other one that led outside.
Should we check doors?
And I'll also just be like, I'll take a second and go like, hello? I bring the good word of Helm.
The good word of who? Sorry.
Helm.
Helm. Okay, sorry.
It's like I have some literature.
I've heard Helm's pretty deep.
Wow.
Sorry.
I've also heard you should probably shut the helm up. I'm kidding.
I think Sava's going to. Yes, Jason. Yes. Sava's going to go into one of these rooms.
Which room would you like to go into?
I'm gonna go check like this room out right there.
Did you ping?
Yeah, I pinged.
Do it again. I didn't see. Okay. So, as you guys all sort of squish into the first hallway, and then Khadaj moves along, trying to like, oh, hang on, let me trying to make room for everyone to sort of get to go in and explore.
Oh, I'm back. Okay.
Sorry. No, you're fine. So as you turn right, Sava, you decide to turn right, and then you're like, oh, I'll immediately turn right again. You decide to take that first sort of door on the right there. Okay.
Always go right. Always turn right.
All right.
Right?
Well, two rights don't make a wrong. I don't know. You're fine. So if you go into this room, you step in, and it's a little bit musty, but it appears to be a kitchen, but it doesn't seem super used. It has a few things in it, but it looks like, if anything, someone like might maybe have been in here, taken a little bit of food and left. There's a little bit of like bread going moldy, and then there's not too much.
Blight, I think this room might be for you.
Are there snacks?
No, they're not good snack. I mean, they're old. moldy.
This is the worst house.
Blight is gladly walking into this area.
I'm just gonna kind of like look around and see if there's like a pantry or a cellar or.
What do you want to tell me exactly what you're looking for? So Sava and His Most Fearsome Command are looking for snacks right now.
Yeah.
I'm like investigating the room, thinking maybe there might be like
secrets.
Secret. Well, I have a wand of secrets.
Ooh.
I don't want to use that. I mean, I can use it 3 times
Okay.
to unveil secret doors in this secret house of secrets. But I think I'm just gonna like look around to see if there's like a cellar door, roots. You know, this is like the Clue Mansion, right? The kitchen had a secret passage to another thing.
Okay, roll me a. You want to do an investigation? You're looking for like you're looking for.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so roll me investigation then.
I like a good investigate.
And then His Most Fearsome Command. If you're looking for snacks, that's perception.
You know what? Yeah, let's do us a perception.
Okay, so we have an investigation and a perception. So Sava, you.
That's a bad roll.
Okay. So Sava, you are looking. You're like looking like under stuff. You like lift the whole table. Like you like lift some entire like pieces of things. You are like, ooh, the mat. Maybe like, underneath mats, sometimes there's thing. You get really excited. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna find something. Lift the mat. Nothing there. Sorry.
Just like dust and like.
Yeah. You just put dust in your own face, basically. And then His Most Fearsome Command. How are you? Are you like doing? Are you like sniffing for snacks? What are you?
I'm definitely sniffing for snacks. I'm trying to sniff out a snack. I'm definitely like, is this a cupboard full of snacks?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So I would say you look around and there's like not too much out. There's like some stuff going bad. There's some stuff already like partially eaten, and then you do look in a cupboard and you find like, oh hey look, there's actually some like. It's mostly just like travel food, you know what I mean? It's kind of like hardtack stuff, but you do find some like
some jerky.
Yeah, you find some like jerky.
Is there? He's in the room. He's in like a weird mode right now. Is there any like rat poison or things of that nature that you might find? Things that are maybe like cleaner or things of that nature. So like he has a poisonous skin and he's just trying to get shit ready. He might fuck it up later.
Go ahead and roll me a investigation.
Oh, okay, -1 on that. It's fine.
I'm still out in the hallway, just kind of. I'll turn to the other door that's across the hallway and like knock on it.
Okay. So, Blight, you look like under the cupboards and things. So I think like His Most Fearsome Command went high and like Blight went low, like looking for different things. And you actually find some empty jars and things. Sorry, it's just...
That's perfect timing for your cat.
That was great.
That was my cat. Sorry.
Oh, your cat. Oh, well, there's 2 houses with cats. That was perfect.
Yeah. Was that His
No,
Most?
I would mimic.
I was gonna say. His Most Fearsome Command got really excited at their snacks.
It's on.
But Blight, yeah, you find, and like as you swirl them around, there's almost like an essence to them, like a smoky essence to them, that you were like, there was something interesting in here. Like there was, but it's not there anymore. Khadaj, you go and you knock on the door that's like literally directly across the hallway from the kitchen. There's no response.
I will slowly open it.
The door opens and you look inside, and once again it's dim, there's no light. But this is a little more, you see a bed that has been slept in recently-ish. You see like kind of a desk with some like papers on it and stuff. This appears to be some sort of bedroom.
I'll shuffle in and I'll gently place my book on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll wait until, I'll wait in there until everybody's done in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. You sit down, it's not a very good bed. This is definitely, like, not the bed of, like, this is definitely, like, a servant's quarters type thing.
Yeah. Well, I'll leave the servant some scripture.
Some scripture. Find God, would ya? Like...
Just do it already.
Amazing. Yep.
I'm gonna offer Sava some jerky.
Wow.
No.
Oh no, sorry, I'm a vegetarian.
Hardtack?
Okay, I'll eat hardtack. That's not bad.
What is... Okay, I'm sorry. What is hardtack is, like, granola bars?
Like bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like really, like, yeah, it's just...
Take a normal biscuit and then suck all the life out of it.
Yeah.
And by life, I mean moisture.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Lembas from Lord of the Rings, except less good.
That's delicious, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Like, I could use it for my catapult spell.
And it would do some damage.
And do some damage.
Nice.
Take out someone's teeth.
Awesome.
If any of the characters, if any, like Sava and His Most Fearsome Command were paying attention or whatever, you'd see Blight still hunched down, and he has a death cap in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like saying this mix of like druidic and primordial, and like putting it inside, and it almost looks like something's like growing from it. And like the outline of like a hand is like on the ground now. Oh god, on the inside of the counter.
Uh-huh.
Inside underneath is just there.
Uh-huh.
And that's all you see. And he gets up and walks out.
So like it left a dark handprint?
Like a handprint. Yep.
Okay. And then are there mushrooms growing now inside where the handprint was? That's very cool.
I understood half of that because I speak primordial too.
Nice. So basically he was saying, decay for you, I offer.
So you got the paladin in one room, giving up like words of God. You got Blight in the other room, wishing wonderful decay upon everyone. So good. Real good.
Giving up words of God.
Really good.
I'm pretty sure Helm is a god of life too, so we might be completely at odds.
Yeah, probably, because Melinda is a god of decay and corruption, and he's ready to fuck shit up.
He's a god of guardians, protection, and protectors, so it's not that.
Okay.
Not that bad.
You're not in direct competition.
Right.
Perfect. Okay.
But Blight has now walked out. He's walking towards the door that's actually seemingly leading to something over there.
At the end of the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay, so Blight is headed towards the door. Okay.
I'll peek my head into the door where Khadaj is. I'm like, is there anything in here?
No, I don't. Well, now Helm is here, but other than that, no.
Okay. Are you leaving some more papers?
Yeah. You know, I do what I can.
You know, gotta spread the word. I get it.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll let everybody else go out. Yeah.
Yeah. Blight's heading this way, so I guess we're gonna follow.
Okay.
Sort of sound like Rick Moranis a little bit. I don't know why.
Oh, he's gone plaid.
You said there was paper on the desk?
Yeah, there was some like papers and things on the desk.
Is there anything out on like a quick look?
Is there anything what? Sorry, one more time.
Sorry, we keep leaning away from my mic like the person who's not smart.
Oh no! Sorry.
I know that outcry.
Are there any glasses of water on the desk that
It's not just going everywhere.
A big thing of Arizona iced tea.
Oh, nice.
Perfect. There's no Arizona iced tea on the desk. There are some papers on the desk. Maybe we'll say there's an empty glass. Maybe
Knock it off.
Just to tempt His Most Fearsome Command with.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. So you want to look at the papers? What languages do you speak / read?
Elvish and Dwarvish.
Elvish and Dwarvish in common?
Yeah. Yes.
You cannot read this writing.
I'll like lean over His Most Fearsome Command, and I read Celestial Minotaur and Loxodon in common. Those are all some fun languages that probably aren't related.
It's like the super extra electives in college.
Yeah. I took Esperanto.
If you flip through the papers, you notice two distinct types of writing. One that there's occasionally a bit of common, which you both can see, and it's not well written, and you can take this to be this appears to maybe be like you can actually see on one written and signed Lopper, and then you see just like some real some notes of things he had to do to remind himself, but you still can't read the other one, the other stuff.
So you guys, I peek my head back in. What's going?
There's just some papers, and Lopper signed some of them. So maybe you should go stand over him again and give him like the most disappointed look.
After. For now, we should go and find.
Like I can read them if you want. I could.
Well, and I'll like pick one up and yeah.
I have like glasses on, and I have like you know, I have like the weird multi glasses. I'm like, ooh, okay, I can do that, and I like flip it, and that's what I that's how I do comprehend languages. Is I have like special lenses.
Okay. When you use comprehend languages, does it can you just start reading it, or do you know
For the duration,
what it is?
you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written.
Okay, so you're touching it.
Yeah, so I'll hold the paper and I'll look with my glasses.
So this goes from some like very sort of scratchy script. And it just sort of clears before your eyes as you sort of like put these glasses down.
It's like when you're in the optometrist. One or two? What? And I'm like, I'm just doing like, oh nope, wait, oh nope, I got it.
So suddenly everything becomes clear to Sava. And as you read it, it seems to be steps in a ritual to show devotion to a demon of some sort.
Was it abyssal?
It is abyssal.
That's funny. The one person who can read it does not know what's happening right now.
Yeah. I assumed it was abyssal.
Well, like, Sava can read it, but yeah, like, Blight could have read that. Continue.
Ooh.
We should put that down, and I'll like take the scripture I left on the bed and just like put it on top of the abyssal papers, just like very obviously. Like we should
like use God before you use this.
Yes,
Like, is that...
yes.
Does the ritual notes be like kill a redheaded maiden?
It definitely talks. It definitely talks about sacrifice.
Oh.
Yeah, this isn't good.
We should continue quickly.
Yes, we should.
Okay.
There's demons about, everyone.
Okay, so Blight, you're at that door.
Yeah, he doesn't know what's happening, but
Okay.
he's like waited too long, and now he's just like trying to open the door,
Okay, so
or like trying to shove or do something.
so yeah, so Blight, you go through the door,
Okay.
and as you do, as you turn and inspect this room, like immediately upon opening the door, you see in front of you kind of like a table, some chairs. This seems to be like a dining room type arrangement. But also you notice that there's a door sort of across and to the side a bit, and shambling through are some skeletons coming into this room.
Do they do a song and a
They
dance?
see me?
Are you stealthing? I thought you were just walking on into this room.
I totally was just walking in the room. I was just curious.
Yeah, so I think that you see that there's already one fully in this room, and there's another one coming through the door right now. And there seems to be at least one more walking in behind him. And I think the first one does turn to you, having been interested in all the noise y'all were making. And
Noise.
And I think we're gonna roll initiative, but I think we're also going to, I think now is probably a good time to take a break.
Suspense!
So we will come back. Noise, this group? Yeah, I don't know. They weren't bashing in any doors or doing anything. That's totally...
None of us are stealthy. I think Tabaxi's the closest to being stealthy. None of us are stealthy.
Yep.
We're got big things like, I'm on the road again.
I just stomp around and I'm like, God!
Yeah, I have a -1 to stealth.
Awesome. Yeah, so we will take a break here. We will be back in like 5-10 minutes. We will see what happens with this this fun Blight gets to hang out with some skeletons time that is happening.
Yay! My people!
Oh, hey, friends!
Come join me in decay.
So thanks so much, everyone, for hanging out. We'll see you in a few minutes. Stay tuned, and we'll see what happens next. Be right back. And oh my gosh, we are back. Hello, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with us while we went on break. How are you doing? Happy Friday night. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. I am like Omega. Earlier you did an accent. You're like, I don't know why I did this, but this is a thing.
I don't know what it was,
I don't
but
know.
it was something.
But now this is a thing. So hi, everyone. Welcome on back. I'm so excited for this skeleton party that the adventuring group just decided to have. Party
we just
time.
entered the bone zone.
The bone zone.
That's a good one.
Hey, welcome on, and everyone. For anyone that missed it, the party here is a wonderful mishmash group of exciting folk who have taken up the adventure, the call to arms, to help a mermaid. A seemingly mermaid help find
former mermaid.
Mermaid who was confusing.
Recovered mermaid.
Former recovered mermaid find her singing bard redheaded friend who was taken in by this mean person who stole her voice. This might sound a bit familiar, but I don't know what you're talking about. So they've entered into this house and they've stumbled upon some skeletons. So it's bone time, I guess.
We're going to the bone zone.
So let's get some initiative from everyone, please.
Oh no, I'm allergic to rolling initiative. I have a minus.
Oh, that's a thing. That is a thing. I forgot about that.
Oh, no.
Initiative. Come back. Initiative. I'm struggling.
How do I do that?
Oh
1 second.
man, these skeletons are really good at initiative.
Wow.
That's a big boy too.
I am last.
Lol.
Oh no, well, you're probably more dexterous than me, so.
Did you?
I'm
Can you
assuming
see
you
my
have.
initiative?
Do you have more than the 15 on your dex? Okay. Yeah.
I can see everyone's initiative. I'm writing them all down right now as we speak.
I love how I was the first one in the room, and I'm going last.
Yeah.
Great.
That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
It's okay.
Rotting flesh was just getting in the way.
I will allow you a free action right now if you want to say anything or move like one step in any direction or anything along those lines.
Blight just like beeps very loud, like alarmingly, like there's something there, and now he's like, "Fuck!" That's his version of "fuck."
He beeps.
Like an alarm noise, like
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, like
a car alarm.
I don't like it.
not kidding. There is a mockingbird in my neighborhood that knows the car, like it learned the car alarm sound, and so it,
Yes.
during mating season at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh no.
I love it.
I like it too.
This is great. This is amazing. Let's do it.
Oh, why did
Movie over
I?
here.
Oh, you didn't have 7. Oh, I was looking at that perception. That's not what you rolled. You rolled an 8. So you're not all the way up there.
She almost gave you good.
I almost
initiative.
accidentally gave you better initiative than you got, but
I don't deserve it.
you didn't. Who has higher dex between His Most Fearsome Command?
Yeah.
A freaking feline warlock thing versus a spory robot. It's more dexterous.
Got like moss all up in his joints.
You guys are all unique and interesting beings. I could see you fighting against the norm, giving you a chance.
I just got a really weird, not that weird, character concept of making a tabaxi barbarian who's basically Grumpy Cat.
Rip.
So he was like,
I woke up on my birthday and the first thing I see on Twitter, Grumpy Cat's dead. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
Oh.
it should be the ancestral guardian barbarian, and Grumpy Cat is like, it's
Grumpy Cat.
spirit. Like, preserve my life.
just the
Destroy.
meme is always floating over their shoulder, just Grumpy Cat's face.
Amazing. So Blight gave. You all hear a loud, alarmed beep from Blight. I like that you said it's like Blight doesn't say fuck, but it's their equivalent. So I almost imagined it as a sensor beep, like wah.
Yeah.
But the skeleton that is furthest in the room basically turns and looks at you at this point and is just going to come at you. It's gonna come at you, bro. With has a little rusty, doesn't look good. Short sword, and
He likes this. He likes that.
Yes, tetanus.
Oh, he likes it.
Oh, jeez, Jess. Just murder us.
So that's does it?
I like how you did the yin yang roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that hits. That hits. That's fine. That's cool. That's awesome. That's great. Look, he is blessed to be invaded by the corruption from this sword right now.
Fair. So that's gonna be.
If you had blood, you would have tetanus.
So much tetanus.
So
I can't heal you.
Just the
I don't have
dice-
mending.
Oh, is that all? Can a Warforged only be healed with mending, or do they?
Oh no! Oh hell no! No!
Does healing work on you?
Yes, it does. It does.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't die.
So I just I'm doubling the d6s, but not the +2, right? So we're gonna do boop.
Oh, dude.
That's not so bad. And then +2, so that's 6 damage.
That's for a crit. That's fine.
Yeah. They're not.
6
They're
damage.
these. You as someone who knows death and decay very well know that these bodies aren't in the best of shape. So he's coming at you and he's clanking and rattling his bones, but he's more rattle than damage.
He just looks down like.
They start doing a chorus line.
Just yeah.
Khadaj, you.
Come out like.
It's my turn.
Yeah, Khadaj, you're next.
Okay,
So,
I will.
You heard the alarmed beep,
And then I think I would have like stuck my head out in the hallway and seen Blight get attacked.
Mhm.
So I would. I have 30 feet of movement. Would that get me to the skeleton that just attacked Blight?
Yeah, we'll say that because you're in.
I
the
have to
room.
shove around everybody else.
Yeah, you definitely have to like. I think Sava and His Most Fearsome Command. Actually, His Most Fearsome Command, you were pretty far into the like bedroom, right? So maybe you didn't get shoved.
Yeah.
Okay, but Sava, you get like.
It's okay. I can get a little push.
You both get like just a slight shove out of the way.
You just hear me go, sorry. And I'm gonna run up to the one that just attacked Blight and attempt to. I'm gonna do this now and get it out of the way because I want to do it. I'm gonna attempt to grapple it with my nose.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Like I want to grab it and pick it up, which I assume is a grapple. Which is just.
It's not a very big skeleton. It doesn't have any meat or flesh on it. It's hollow. I don't think it weighs too much. I think you can do it. You have to just roll me an athletics.
Okay, which is yes. Okay. 16.
Yeah. So this skeleton, Blight gave his worried beep. The skeleton came at him and got a bit of a like. I imagine like the metal on metal is like ding, like kind of a like ricochet noise. And Khadaj comes running in and just lifts the skeleton up with their trunk. And then that's your movement and your action? Do you have a bonus?
Yeah, I guess like throwing it would be a different action. So I guess I'll hold that until...
You're just gonna do a wind up for the next 6 seconds.
Yeah, let me see what bonuses I have.
Yeah, so you have them grappled in your trunk right now.
Bonus actions. I can. I'm not gonna waste any of those on this. Yeah, no, I'll just wait until my next turn to throw it.
Okay, perfect. So.
I'm hoisting, but I have hoisted it up off the ground.
Yeah, you have like it is kind of just like what? Like it's just immobile in the air via your trunk right now. Sava, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, oh, that doesn't sound good, and I'm gonna, boom, 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 boom. I can reach one of them, I imagine. It was 30 feet of movement.
You were already in the hallway, so I would say you can come you can actually make it into the room a little bit.
Okay.
And so as you enter, you see that Blight, Khadaj, and one skeleton are just slightly out of the door. On one side, and then ahead of you there's sort of like a dining room table, not very well kept. There's one skeleton that has fully made its way halfway into the room and there's another one coming through the door right now.
So would I have
you
enough
could probably
movement
reach the middle one, I would say.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to the middle one, and I think I'm just gonna hit it with my hammer. And I apparently have closed my sheet, so hang on, there it is. I have a light hammer +1 because artificer.
Okay. Yeah. An 18 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. 4.
4 bludgeoning. And with my bonus action, when I hit a creature, I can attack them with my horns.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So do you just
hammering?
Do you just lower your head onto it, or like it's a mix of a gore or like a rush?
Well, yeah, and then I can just like hallway. I can hit, and then I can just kind of like.
Okay. Yep.
Because I can rush too, but this is hammering horns.
Okay.
Immediately after I hit a creature with a melee attack, as part of an attack action, you can use the bonus action to attempt to shove the target with your horns.
Oh, nice.
Go for it.
So it must do a strength saving throw.
Oh, it does a strength save? Can
yeah.
do. I'm not sure how to do saves on this. I'm gonna hit this and see what happens.
Aw, well, what is with your rolling? Jeez.
I'm sorry.
Well, it was a DC of 12, so I think the skeleton stands where it is.
Okay,
this
but
big minotaur can't move.
And I think
a
I do a swing, and I go to like bend and maybe there's a chandelier above the table.
He gets caught on it.
Gets caught, and it's like, oh no, oh dear.
Well, you rush in and you do that hit, and you do notice it almost like kind of crumble a little bit. It seems to have taken quite a big hit in the way you...
Skeletons don't like that bludgeoning damage.
Cuckoo! Metagaming Pigeon says.
I've fought enough skeletons in my day.
Yep. So yeah, you miss it with the horn, you get slightly tangled in the chandelier, but you do some pretty fearsome damage on it.
And then Parch just because the horns, Parch is just kind of floating next to me. Because Parch emits dim light in like a 10-foot radius.
Oh, Parch is your little paper owl?
Yeah.
Parch. And they're like they're on your the horn. Are they on the horn that just
I got it caught,
Are
and
they
they're
on
just
the chandelier now? Are
they
like...
flew off of me, and now they're just sort of like flying there, like looking at me because they're a pygmy owl.
Oh.
Made of pygmy. And so they're just looking at me in the slight judgmental way, probably.
Aww.
You're getting the eyes of judgment from your owl.
Yeah.
So that was your turn. So the skeleton that was in the doorway is now proceeding past Sava and the one skeleton which are kind of fighting right now, and it is headed over to Khadaj.
Oh, I have the one that was fighting.
You have it up in your trunk?
Yeah, I have one up, and there's one.
There's
coming
one
at me
now coming at you.
Okay.
And
You may get your chance to bowl now.
Oh yeah. Actually, I'm gonna say that they I don't think they have enough movement to make it all the way to where you are, because they were just entering the door and they kind of have to shuffle around behind the table and then come. So I think they're actually gonna take out they have a little short bow. Mm-hmm. They're gonna take a shot at you with that.
Range tetanus.
What the heck? Roll 20?
Yep.
That's good. No. That's great because you've got 2 crits. Take a fail. Take it.
No, you just rolled.
Oh, never mind. Oh, whoa! I was scrolled up. What the hell?
It's a 23.
It's a 23, but it's a non crit. So
yeah,
It's fine. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was like, yeah, it's a 1. It's not a 1.
So
not a 1 at all.
I have never seen skeletons this
These
count.
skeletons
I'm
are like
sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
they're swole skeletons.
Swole.
No,
Swole.
They're Swollingtons.
The skeletons.
Roll bone bros.
Bone bros.
So that's well.
These
At
guys
least
used to be like gym buddies. These guys
Right.
all used to be like gym buddies when they were alive.
I'm rolling that ones on my damage, guys. So
Okay.
that's
fair.
that's
the most important part.
that's the balanced part. So that is 3 damage.
So 3 damage.
Yes, and it's piercing damage.
Okay.
If that makes a
Done.
difference. So that is that skeleton's turn, and you actually, so it just shot you with its little crossbow, and then you guys actually feel a bit of a like, thump, 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 and coming through the door, actually slightly bigger than Sava, is a skeleton that also has horns and seems to have big stompy hoofy
You
feet.
son of a bitch.
It seems almost like it seems almost like you might think that's a minotaur skeleton.
Why?
I just want to
Curse
put
your
my hand
sudden
over.
yet inevitable betrayal.
I just want to put my hand over Sava's eyes. Just like, oh look.
Oh no, that's a.
I just like, oh no, that's a. Oh no. I hope I didn't know them.
That was
Protect
effed
my
up.
precious baby.
And they,
Skeletor.
I think they were still quite far down the hallway, so they used their full movement. Oh, I guess they could rush.
Why?
Do it. Rush me, Jess.
Yeah, so I think you feel like bump, bump, bump as it like comes in the room.
Take me
And
to
it-
Bone Town, Jess.
And it like sort of
It's
sees
first train to bone zone.
you sees the other minotaur, and it lowers its head and does like the like little it can't huff, can't do the like because it doesn't breathe. But it
Yeah,
does
I know
do
what's happening, and I'm just like, oh no, no, no.
it does the
no.
little like foot
Like I'm
stomp.
still in the chandelier. I'm like, no.
Yep, and it's gonna rush at Sava. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, I have an AC of 11.
Oh.
But I have like 35 hit points, so
I'm always
18 con.
And now I'm scared if
I'm
I
a
should.
beefy boy.
You're a beef boy. You're a real beef boy.
Don't be scared.
12. So that is 12 goring damage.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Those
that
are
is disgusting.
Well, it's
I
not-
got healing. You're not critical yet.
No, we're
So it's beefy
We're all fine here.
It's beefy boy on bony boy action right now. And
there's a lot of beef bone action going on. I don't.
So his most fearsome command, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna see that and be like, I don't like that, Sarah. And it's time for some Eldritch Blast, first and foremost.
Tell me
I'm
more.
gonna move into the hallway and
Woof.
does a 15 hit a skeleton?
Who were you aiming at?
The one that just gored my buddy.
That absolutely hits.
Okay, so that's 6 force damage.
Okay. So, did you like move in? Like you just sort of moved down the hallway? Or are you still in the doorway? Where are you about?
No, I moved into the hallway, but I'm gonna stay a little bit back because that doorway is really full of bodies.
Okay, so you like almost like there's so many people there, you kind of almost just like reach over, you aim, and you send this like blast at the bone minotaur who's hurting your meat minotaur friend.
It's a lot of words you just said that I never expected to hear.
Bone minotaur versus meat minotaur. Yeah, that, absolutely. And is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I forgot I still had stuff to do. I was like, that's it, I'm done. Wait, am I done? I'm probably done, honestly. I think I'm done.
Okay, it is Blight's turn.
So Blight got hit and all this stuff happened. And he sees this Minotaur and like, if you look at his eyes, it kind of like, like tunnel vision, looking straight at that Minotaur. And a compartment like opens up on the side of his body, and he takes out his quarterstaff, and one casts Shillelagh as a bonus action. And then he's running after that motherfucker and just trying to
go for it.
Do those. Wait, okay, where's my stuff at? Okay,
Nice.
unnatural 20.
Yeah, that totally hits.
And then if you click the shillelagh word, it should do your damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Don't worry about the poison part. Don't look at the poison part. He's not spored right now.
Yeah.
But so 9 bludgeoning against the Minotaur.
So yeah, you like, what does your quarterstaff look like? Does it like like you brought it on your side?
So yeah, it's like it was pretty like it's probably like that big, and it kind of gets extended, and it's like rotted, and almost looks like it's like shouldn't be still together, but it is.
That's awesome.
It's pretty nice, yeah.
I love it. And so you go and do this hit, and you feel it like connect, and it is a big hit with 9 bludgeoning damage. That does a lot, let's say. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
That's all I can do at this moment. So I wish wild shaping was a bonus action, but I already used one, but still. Okay, that is it.
Perfect. Okay, so it is now the turn of the skeleton that you first attacked, Sava, who was kind of just chilling there. And I think I'm gonna say that they actually got like moved slightly when because you were like on. You had them in place, and when that Minotaur hit you, I think it hit the other skeleton a little bit too. So I think he got shoved back a bit. But he is going to... I think he's gonna come at you, bro.
That's fair. No, yeah, come at me, bro.
Because you did do a thing on him. So he pulls out his dirty little rusty short sword and whiffs it, I think. With an 8. I assume 8 does not hit.
Yes!
So he's all like, he literally just got like knocked over by his skeleton compatriot Minotaur friend.
I can only deal with one skeleton at a time.
Yeah, so he comes like shambling back and just like whiffs it, like comes at you and just whiffs it. So.
Question that I just realized, is Lily still with us?
Oh, she is!
Yeah.
She absolutely is. I think she is behind His Most Fearsome Command, and she's kind of like looking to see if she can make her way into the room. Yep. And she even has you see her like take out her dagger, and she's like waving it like she wants to get in there.
No, this looks like fun.
I can help, guys. I can help too. But I don't think she can make it into the room just yet. I think it's pretty blocked off.
Fair enough.
It is the first skeleton's turn, and it is up in your trunk, Khadaj.
Yep.
So I'm going to say it's going to attempt to bring that short sword down on you.
On my face?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
20 hit.
Ow. I don't like it.
It attacked twice? It gets 2 attacks?
No, that was the 8 was the one that attacked Sava, and the 20 is the one that attacked Khadaj. So
oh, got it.
This is 3 damage again.
Okay.
Cool. Yay! We can deal with these ones.
Yeah, so it does like it just like tries to get you, and I think it just kind of scrapes at you a little bit.
Ow.
Ew. And now it is Khadaj's turn.
I am going to be like, I don't like that, and then throw him at the one that shot me with the short bow. Okay. So I want to just bowl.
Yep.
I have no idea what kind of check that would be.
I don't
Ranged
know.
Attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can roll this as like it seems like an improvised weapon type thing. I'm gonna say, are you proficient in throwing things with your trunk? Is this something you do a lot?
I mean, I use my. It's like it would be like I feel like it's probably pretty unwieldy, but my trunk is like a 5th appendage. It's like an arm. So so I don't know. I mean, I'm proficient in martial and simple weapons. I don't know how improvised weapons work.
I would say you could roll your strength plus proficiency.
Okay. So a d20 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how this goes. 17.
You absolutely throw one skeleton into the other skeleton. And I'm gonna say roll a d6 and we'll give it to both of them.
Dope. 4.
That's funny.
Because it's like a sports thing.
Yeah.
So.
4.
And then as soon as he's out of my grasp, I will reach back with both of my hands and draw my maul.
Okay.
And have my weapon ready.
Yeah. So you see, you absolutely just toss one skeleton to the other, and it's just a tangle of bones on the floor right now. It's just like a whole bone pile that you've just caught.
Is it dead or is it?
I mean, yeah, but
are they still living?
They're still moving.
Let me live.
They seem to be attempting to untangle themselves from one another at the moment. So
it's like the blood skeleton from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. If anybody's played that, they just like kind of crumple and then kind of get back up.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Oh, and I still have movement, so I'll use my movement to then go over to the bone pile.
Okay.
That I just
Okay.
So that I can smash it with my maul next.
Perfect.
turn.
So you have your maul out and you're like prepared to smash the bone pile.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Gonna smash the bones.
Smash them bones. It is Sava's turn.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna deal with this little friend in front of me, Minotaur boy.
Mino boy.
I'm like, no, this isn't right. You should be dead.
You should be dead.
Make him dead.
I'm gonna put you to rest now, okay? And I'm gonna try and hit it with my hammer again.
Oh, yep.
Nice.
Because
Nice.
this archivist vision is 2020.
Hey.
Wow. Wow.
for 5 bludgeoning.
Yep, so you see that it's a pretty big hit. This guy is starting to get a little...
And then I'm gonna do the bonus action.
Yeah.
Be like, push away, so strength save.
Okay, strength save.
For the Bonator.
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 12. Does a 12
That
save?
just makes it. That just makes it.
He just like... So you guys go like horn to horn on this one.
Yeah, we like lock up with the horns.
2 horny boys just going at it.
With the chandelier.
With the shit.
2 bros chilling
I'm
with the
probably
bones
pulling it out of
out.
the ceiling now.
It's very camp.
Amazing. It's this.
And now we're like locked in and my muscles are rippling.
and his skeleton is skelling.
Yeah.
It's a really picturesque scene right now, I think. It is now the turn of the crossbow skeleton, who's going to, I think he's gonna have to expend like half his movement to just get up. And then I think he's gonna take a step back, which gives you a chance of opportunity if you wanna do a smack on him. See if you can do a smack on him.
Do I get anything?
Do a smack.
Yeah, just
I
do
don't.
a smack on that boy.
I'm gonna smack that. 1d20 plus. What is my modifier for my maul? I should just do this from roll 20. All my stuff's in. Be beyond.
Sorry.
Plus 3. No. 8.
No. So he manages to back up successfully. Just
I moved it.
for a second I thought you said you moved it, and I was like, you're not the Minotaur. And he's gonna take out his crossbow and who is visible right now? I don't think he's gonna take a shot at Khadaj because it's too close for the crossbow. So he's gonna take a shot at Blight.
You guys, I've just decided that this has nothing to do with anything that's happening right now.
Uh-oh.
But for visual sake, I am a Highland cow type of Minotaur. So
yes.
I like shaggy.
A real floofer!
I'm a big
Oh.
What a big floofer, I love it.
So
I think that is what moof means when you're cow.
Oh, Jess.
Dang.
Jess, I'm gonna roll like you.
I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening right now, so I mean, at least hopefully I'll 6 piercing damage.
If only I had resistance to piercing, but I don't.
So that's that Skelly boy's turn, and now it is Minotaur skeleton who is.
Question: he's right next to me, correct? He is right next to me because I tried to attack him.
Oh yeah, the Minotaur skeleton is right next to you. That's true.
Cool. He needs to make a con save because my Halo of Spores is trying to fuck him up.
Okay.
My DC is 14. Okay. Well,
screw these
the
rolls.
spores just kind of sit there and do nothing because
You are on fire, and that's bad.
It's not good for us.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
So I guess
When Fern has to start rolling and roll 20 again, they're not going to be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we need to update Jess's patch. Like, we need a patch.
right.
Jess needs to be nerfed.
Does need to be nerfed. Please nerf.
I'm sorry. So, he's gonna.
That was my reaction, by the way. That's a reaction.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's a nice reaction. It doesn't actually have to react. It's like if you're here, you can get hit.
Yeah.
Fuck you. But
I think I'm trying to imagine he's locked horn and horn with you, Sava, right now, right?
Yes.
I feel like he's gonna try and use his great axe on you, but I feel like he has disadvantage because I feel like it's down here and he's trying to kind of like
That's fair.
raise
That's fair.
it up. So
I like this mind movie.
what?
Oh no, don't die, Dustin. Oh no. He's gone.
Just walk it off. Just walk it off.
At least it wasn't critical?
Yeah, no, that's true. If you kill my movie boy,
I don't want to kill your movie boy. I swear is it.
I'll come lay some hands on you. It'll be okay.
okay. What's the damage?
I'll tell you in a second. It is.
I rolled really good on my hit points. So I mean, like level 3 with 35 hit points. That's not bad.
Is 10 points.
But you've taken like 26 damage.
I think.
Are you like coughing up blood now?
I have 10 hit points. I mean, yeah.
You have 10.
That was. I have 10 now.
Oh.
That axe is vicious.
It really is. The Skelly Minotaur is a big mean boy. So His Most Fearsome Command, it is your turn. You see your friends taking some hits. You see them doing some throws. You see some smashes and some damages.
Some smashes and also the damages.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to make a life decision. I'm gonna Misty Step
Okay.
into the room
Okay.
behind the Minotaur, and then I'd like to take Sarah and stab him in the butt.
Okay, good.
Do it.
She's a rapier right now, so that's not gonna be.
Does she change shapes?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that's
she's
really
my best friend.
That's amazing.
Yeah, she's great. I love her. I
Okay.
don't hit very hard today.
Oh.
Maybe I will have distracted him.
If she's like, if I'm in front, like she's technically flanking,
Oh yeah,
right?
you're flanking, so you have advantage.
22!
Yeah,
Nice.
so roll that.
Nice.
That's true. I did.
Awesome! Gosh. Woo. Come on, Sarah. Do me some damage.
That's right, because I think Blight is on one side, Sava is on another, and
Yeah, we're all together.
You're all
now.
together right now.
All
Okay.
together now.
So you
Wow.
managed.
And I'm over with the pile of bones.
You go for the butt and you realize that there's like no
Not much butt, yeah.
no meat there, so you get into the pelvis, I guess, and you scrape it a bit, just like
Yeah.
sword on bone damage, I guess.
I don't like the sound of that. Like,
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. That's with my strength, not with my dex. I don't.
Oh, okay.
So that should have like another 2. No?
Okay, so 6 damage.
3. Yeah,
3?
6
7 damage.
3 damage. I mean, plus 3 damage. So
What's
yeah,
up?
So
that's
7.
damage.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like, wait a second. This seems low.
There you go. Got it. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's my whole turn. I am now engaged in Minotaur butt.
Yep. So Blight, you and Sava are fighting this Minotaur, and then suddenly there's someone up his butt too. You guys are all on this Minotaur. What would you like to
Okay.
do?
I am technically not flanking him though, correct?
I guess if they're like front and back, then you're to the
So I'm
side.
back on the side,
Head
yeah.
to the side. So I guess that's more of a pack tactics I'm thinking of there.
No, I understand. I was curious. Shouldn't matter, hopefully. Unless I roll a fucking 1. Anywho, well, firstly, Blight just looks over at Sava, and like, which probably sounds like a sigh, but he's not sure. He whispered a word in Druidic and cast Healing Word on him. So that will be when is my spell? Okay. Let me live.
I'll heal your hit points.
Oh, nice. So 7. Am I lying to you? I might be lying to you. What is my spell casting modifier? Yes, 7 damage. 7 damage. 7 points given back to you.
nice. Thank you.
And as he speaks, like some like spores kind of like come over to you.
Ooh.
So it's like, that's his healing word. And once he does that, he just cracks open tries to hit him in his head.
With the shillelagh?
Yeah.
Go for it.
That's his action. Shalalala, where are you? 19.
Sha-la-la-la-la.
Nice. Yeah.
Again, don't look at the poison damage. 9 bludgeoning again, though.
Nice.
Nice.
What is that?
Yeah, there's a really loud beeping. I don't know whose that is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that me?
I think
It looks like it's you.
I think it might be you.
I don't know why.
That was weird.
Something just wants you. It's Blight swearing, says Jason in chat. It's like,
That was weird.
Yep.
Anywho, yes, that was Blight swearing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. Boom.
Yeah. So you heal up your friend a little bit. You do a real mean hit on this Minotaur. You see him kind of like shake, and some like bone dust goes flying, and he seems pretty wounded. Like he seems to be a little bit crumbly at this point. He's looking a little crumbly. And that was all of your turn, right?
Yeah, man, that's all I can do right now.
Okay.
And I can move, but why would I do that?
Okay, perfect. So then the last skelly. Is that the one that got back up? No, he already went. That's.
Is this the one that got thrown? Oh no, this is the other one.
This is the one that whiffed it on Sava last turn. So.
Oh, got it.
He's going to attempt to get his most fearsome command, because this new person just popped up, and it didn't work hitting Sava, and Sava's already busy, and you're behind getting Minotaur butt. They take like a few steps over to you and just try and like bring a short sword down on you. Does a 17 hit?
Jesus!
Oh, fuck a 17 hit. I am a very small animal. Don't hit me very hard.
Oops. Sorry, I clicked that.
Okay, that's fine.
5.
Better.
5 piercing damage.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Alright, I didn't mean to
They
click
get
it.
you in your butt.
Oh no, your butt!
It is butt vengeance.
Wait, so how many
Not alone.
skeletons are there total? There's
There's-
the Minotaur and 3?
There's 3 regular skeletons, and there's the Minotaur.
Okay.
That I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
there's a
saying.
Minotaur.
That I'm gonna keep
Me.
saying Minotaur
Minotaur.
because I think it's funny.
Minotaur.
Minotaur. So that's the end of their turn, and now it is back to the first skelly, the very first skelly, and they have to get back up. And they are going to try and come at you, Khadaj, with their short sword. There's a 15 hit.
No. Haha.
This
Success.
The first round where Jess doesn't hit something.
Aha!
With over a 20.
Yes.
Yeah, so they get back up, but they're still like kind of wobbly, and they like come at you and they just miss. So now it is your turn, Khadaj.
I am going to attack that one that just tried to attack me.
Go for it.
Nat 20.
Nice, nat 20.
Okay, so I doubled the dice, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's normally 2d6 plus 1, so it's going to be 4d6 plus 1.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, go for it.
Say goodbye.
16 bludgeoning.
There was a skeleton there. There was. Pretty sure.
And now it is
Success.
dust.
Success.
Don't know where it went, but there was one there a second ago, and now there's not. So,
I smashed my maul like down on top of that one, and then like without raising my maul, just like look over at the other one that has the crossbow out.
you
And, like,
hear bones shaking, like rattling, like. Like
And
little-
then I'll use 5 feet of movement or whatever to re-engage with.
Okay.
them.
So yeah, so you basically like block their path, which is good because short crossbows no work like that. So
It'll work.
have to protect Lily. She's still back there.
Oh yeah.
Oops.
She can't get by. I misty stepped.
Yeah, Lily could come out. I could add Lily. I'm gonna add Lily at the bottom of initiative now.
No.
She's in. She'll be in at the end of this round.
Oh, precious baby.
She's gonna do it. She's gonna do a step. She's determined, guys.
He's so new to this world.
Sava, it's your turn.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to, what am I gonna do?
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You got,
I'm just gonna hammer this Minotaur, this Minotaur.
You still are flanking?
Yeah, you got advantage because you're flanking with, His Most Fearsome Command.
Well, there we go, 23.
Nice. Do your damage.
Plus 6 damage.
Let me just double check something really quick.
Is he dead? Maybe.
How do you wanna take out this Minotaur?
Just
Minotaur.
be like, no, they're just, shh, go to...
You're just like, go to sleep. Just go.
Be at peace. Be at peace. Be
at peace.
I just like get the hammer and like cracks into the skull and just like get the hammer kind of cut. Like, oh no. Yeah.
You put this Minotaur back down to bed. He's sleeping now.
This poor guy.
You did it. He's gone.
Okay.
Is there anything else? Anything else with your turn?
I did my action. So what else can I do? There's another one in melee range of me still, or the one that's
yes,
attacking.
the one that's attacking His Most Fearsome Command is behind. Like they'd probably. You haven't used your movement yet, right? It'd probably be about like 10 feet. I guess 5-10 feet back.
Yeah, I can't really do anything there, so I'll just yeah, I'll move up behind it, ready to attack again.
Okay, so now you've got this one flanked.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. It is now Crossbow Skelly's turn, and they are shaking their little knee shakes. And I mean, they can't. I guess they can use their short bow, but it's at disadvantage. So they're just like standing there shaking, and you're so scary, and they're like, they try and shoot it.
It's so big too. It's
Yeah.
like it's gotta be hard to miss me.
I know. Well, let's see what happens.
Nope, they missed me.
Yeah, they just like, I guess it like pinks off, like it doesn't even release from the crossbow. It does like a little like, beep. Oh, it's a short bow, what am I talking about? Just like, yeah, but they do not succeed at doing any damage to you. So,
Cool.
Minotaur Skelly is dead, so I can cross that one off. His Most Fearsome Command. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and we're gonna stab the one that just stabbed me, because that was rude.
You can see me standing up behind it. You got this.
Yep.
Flanking.
22.
Okay. There we go. That's a better amount of damage.
That's a good amount of damage.
That's what I want.
So do you just like put your scimitar through it, like, or do you sort of like put it through the bones and then like slice it and like break it into pieces?
Yank a bone out, like
yank it.
It's like the Jenga tower. You just go in like for the spinal column.
Yeah. Somehow you hit exactly the right place with Sarah. You and Sarah just like
We're best friends.
it crumbles, and this Skelly is now down for the count as well. Blight, is your turn. There's one Skelly left, the one in the corner.
Is he the one that's with Khadaj?
Yep.
And he shot me. Yeah, Blight just like eyes over. And it's not really fast. It's probably fast to what Blight think is fast, but he just like rushes over and just like tries to like impale him through his fucking skull.
Yeah, go for it.
Skull-eaten. With his sha-la-la-la.
La 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 la.
Wait, can I Can I like go behind him?
We could say that. I mean, it would be kind
Is
of.
he? Oh, is he at the corner? Is he at like
They're
a wall?
at the corner, yeah. So
Oh, okay, never mind. No, I'm not gonna worry about it. He just rushes over.
Okay.
Tunnel vision.
Go for it.
19.
Yep.
To hit.
That absolutely hits.
6 bludgeoning.
Yep, and that's doubled because it's really good. So you basically just put put it through its skull, and it goes limp, and you're just holding it there against the wall until you remove it, and it falls down.
Dead?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he's just poking at it.
I like huff out of my nose and look a little disappointed because I didn't get to pulverize this one.
Mm-hmm.
He's still poking at it.
Like a mortar and pestle, just like.
I've learned that when he kills things, he likes to just inspect it and poke it.
Fair enough. Yeah, so you have wrapped up your skeleton party. I hope you enjoyed the party. You did it. And Lily comes running into the room with her little dagger out. She's like, guys, yeah. Oh, you got it. Okay.
You're safe now.
We did it. Okay.
You're a big help.
You guys, you've done it. You cleared the room. Now we can go find Sanger.
There's only one other door out of this room, right?
Yeah, there's the one door that they came in, and it's like wide open now.
Okay. To the door.
To the door.
Is everybody okay? I mean, Sava, it looked like maybe you coughed up some blood. Is that?
Oh, I mean that Minotaur did a number on me. I'm a little hurt.
I can give you some hands laying on. What are you at now?
I'm at what am I at? Oh, I keep.
Or I can cure wounds. Cure wounds is
17?
Yeah, I'm at 17 out of 32.
I will come over and just like put a hand on your head between your horns, and I'll give you 10 points of health.
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
Sweet. I feel stronger already. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Helm bless you.
Blight,
I'll be with you. And with you.
Blight gets up and is just gonna do one final once over of this area, scanning it to make sure there's nothing popping out or anything that looks off, just to make sure we're set.
Yeah, you can see that it's a mostly empty, as empty as the kitchen was. This is even more empty. This dining room, It seems almost to be, it's clean enough, but it's dusty and neglected. It almost looks like it's set up to be just barely passing, if anyone sort of comes through here into this house, but it doesn't really seem to actually be used.
Okay. Then Blight's heading towards the door.
Okay, so the door is open because the skellies came running in. So
I'll let the smaller folk go before me.
So yeah, what order is everyone walking out in? Blight's first.
I'm probably gonna, I'll probably follow behind Blight just because, I'm a little more a defensive, ready for things. Even though
Blight's ready. Blight's in fuck shit up mode. So.
Perfect.
Then I guess his most fearsome command is talking to Lily and oh, have you met Sarah? She's my very best friend, and gesturing at her sword.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's your best friend? That's really their name is Sarah. It's lovely to meet you, Sarah. And they're fully into it.
She likes to be called Sarah. Her name is She Who Cries Blood from Empty Eyes, but she likes Sarah. Sarah's shorter.
Ah, well, that's quite the title that they've earned. They know what they like. I appreciate that.
She's really great. You'll like her.
I like her already. I saw you take out some skeletons in there with her, and that was awesome.
I just kind of awkwardly stand behind the two of you, kind of trying to encourage you to go towards the door.
She says she likes your hair.
Oh, thank you. And she like she plays with it a little bit.
We're going.
They're leaving us.
We're going.
So which ways do you guys go through this hall? Like, which way are you gonna go? What are you gonna do here?
He's gonna be not smart because he's not smart, but learning from his mistakes. He's kind of walking slowly, and is this door that's to the left? Does it look open?
It's it seems to be like the other doors in here so far. There doesn't seem to be any sort of a lock on it or anything like that.
Does it look like a wooden door, or is it? I don't remember what the doors look like.
Yeah, it's just like not overly fancy. It's just like a practical wooden door.
He's gonna put like what you assume is an ear, like next to the door, and see if we can hear anything.
You put an ear on the door and you don't hear anything on the inside.
He's gonna like slowly try to open it if he can.
Yeah, absolutely. You open it up, and it seems to be a storage room of some point. You actually, of some kind, you see like those little vials, those little empty vials you found in the kitchen. You see some filled here. So you see some vials of varying colors and varying densities. You see some that look kind of like dark and smoky, some that are swirling, some that look like they might just be blood.
From his background, like being that he messes with like poisons and medicines and all those type of things, would he be able to tell what's what, or is it something he might be used to? Something that looks familiar? Or you can just try to like investigate. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you want to roll me? You can roll me like a medicine with advantage.
Yes, I will do that. Don't fuck me over. Did you fuck me over? I can't see. Oh god.
13.
13. Okay, that's, you kind of fucked me over.
You
but
can.
It's okay.
No, you can. You can tell that like this seems to be the area. Like there's very few completed things. There's a lot of component parts. There almost seems to be like a little table where things are mixed together. So you're able to actually go through and be like, that's a poisonous ingredient, that's a poisonous ingredient, that's a poisonous one. Like, and just sort of like see, you're able to tell a lot of these ingredients. You're able to tell specifically a lot of the poisonous ones.
Okay, he's gonna grab like 2 vials and like put it away.
Yeah, absolutely. You can take that and put it in your pocket. Anything else?
If he doesn't see like any danger, he's like walking out.
Okay.
Walking back into the hallway.
What did you find in there?
And he takes one out and like this. Poison.
Okay, cool. I'm good.
So not
You want it?
No, thank you.
Sure.
I think I'm actually resistant to poison.
So, you've come back out into the hallway?
Yeah, and he keeps walking.
Okay, so you're walking, like, around the corner?
Yeah.
Okay,
Peeking.
is everyone else, going too?
Yeah, I'll be in the back.
Okay. So, as you guys sort of, like, turn the corner, you see, as you proceed forward, you sort of see the space sort of, you've been in a lot of small rooms, a lot of small hallways, and it's the first time you see it really opening up. And you see sort of like a large, this is the first room that actually has a little bit of light in it. There's a few like sconces, a few torches. You see this big, it opens up into this big circular room, and you actually, as you go into it, you see there's a large sigil painted on the floor. And on the walls, there are manacles, and you actually see, like, what seems to be a cage at one point. If you look down at the floor, it sort of appears to be almost like an eye with a pentagram type, like some sort of runic and, like, symbols. And they actually seem to be partially painted, partially etched, almost like grooved into the floor somewhat. And around the room there are sort of like small candles in a circle. Yeah, that's sort of what you see going into this room, and like there's one cage that seems to have some markings on it, but it's open and empty at this point.
So
Almost
no
by
pretty
instinct, he. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
redhead? Sorry, just like there's no pretty redhead in here.
You don't see anyone in this room.
Do I smell anything?
Do you want to roll me a perception?
And if I'm doing specifically for smell, I think I get
Advantage. Yeah, so you're doing like a big old sniff.
By instinct, he's activating his symbiotic entity, like his spores are activating. So,
Okay.
wild shape.
Yeah.
For those who don't know.
13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
In this room, you smell kind of like sort of like a sulfurous smell. You smell what is definitely some blood. You smell kind of like that medicinal herbal smell of like some things concocted and put together. But that's pretty much what you smell in this room, I'm gonna say.
So I know it's like ritual stuff, but I can't pinpoint what kind of ritual specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out a wand and I'm gonna
Secrets.
use it.
What is it?
It's a wand of secrets, and apparently it doesn't work when you click it.
Do you want to tell us what it does?
So, I guess. Hang on. Nope. Hang
Ooh,
on.
secrets.
Nope. I don't know why it has damage. It doesn't have damage. Sorry. Can I read it in here? Let me read it in D&D Beyond, because I think it will work better here. Wand of Secrets. The wand has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges, and if a secret door or a trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points at the one nearest to you. Basically like a secret finder.
Okay.
I don't trust like this area, so I kind of like, just in case there's like traps or something.
So it shows traps and secret doors?
Traps or a secret door within 30 feet of me. I just like it when you make the DM think.
I should divine sense too.
You... I want to... You feel a ping slightly off from this room.
Whoop.
Hmm.
Does it like move? Is it like moving me towards?
If you're looking at the map right now,
yes.
it would be southwest.
Okay.
So that over this way?
Yes.
I also, while Sava is like dowsing, I will use divine sense, which allows me to know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that's not behind me.
Nice.
But
Undead, celestial, and fiend?
yeah.
Let me just check something real quick. Celestial, undead, and fiend. You don't get anything.
Okay. Secrets.
Blight's walking in and doing a scan of the area too, really trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Are you looking for something specific? Are you doing like just a general look around, which is
A
perception?
general look around.
Okay, then that's perception.
19.
Oh, sorry, my bad. You seem to see some drag marks pulling out of this room and down the next hallway.
Hmm.
So like over if I'm looking at the map, over here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Blight immediately, like, he sees that and like points, and starts to walk over there.
And I just remembered that when I knocked, I felt something blocking that front door. Can I see if there is something there?
Yeah, if you go to the front door, you see there is like a huge beam, like a big bar in the way.
Okay, that explains a lot.
Did you want to try and take it off or anything?
Yeah.
Strength ability check.
I'm gonna move.
No, I don't do anything.
It's really big. It's really big and heavy. And now you feel better about, like, knocking on the door, not doing anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move down in this direction, and like, do I still get the ping from the secret door?
It almost. I was gonna say you almost. It feels past that.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna like open up this door right here, and go into that little room.
Okay, and I'm right behind you when you do that because I was messing with the door. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, the wand is telling me something in here.
Oh.
I think. I don't know.
Well, let's see.
I like peek the door open just a little bit.
In this room, it seems to be like a closet. There are, several hooded black robes hanging on pegs. There's some boots, some of which appear to have some sort of stains on them. There is a basin filled with fresh water on top of a small table, and there is a long bench pushed up against the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna do like I'm just gonna investigate the area and also see if the wand tells me if anything's in this room. I'll just like walk around everything, but then I'll also like stop and look.
So go ahead and investigate. The wand is pinging over here. Is what I'm gonna say.
Okay. Does it? There's my investigation.
You move some of the robes and things aside. And you see a door where there did not seem to be one that leads you.
Ooh.
Just basically back.
I take all the robes.
You take all the robes?
Nice. If we can sew all of them together, they might fit me.
or me, like we could make an apocalypse cloak.
Nice.
Is the door locked? Can I investigate the door?
Are you trying to open it?
No, I'm going to investigate it first.
Okay, go ahead and
Well,
investigate
the wand
it
will
then.
tell me if there's... Well, that's a secret door and a trap. Like, if it's...
It tells you if there's a trap.
Doors,
it's not trapped.
Well, okay. I mean, it tells me it locates a secret door or a trap, or like traps.
Yeah.
Unseen things.
It just seems to be a door that gets you somewhere.
Okay, so I'm gonna open the door.
It seems to be a hallway. And Blight, did you say you saw drag marks, or what did you say?
I pointed. I didn't say anything. I did just point and I go over here.
Okay.
So if anybody's in that room, they saw me point.
So yeah, if you Blight, did you go around the corner?
I started to. Yeah, he's probably over.
I was gonna say, as Sava, as you open this sort of like hidden secret door, you turn and you can see Blight to one end of the hallway and a door on the other.
Oh, found a shortcut.
We're Scooby-Dooing.
But I guess Ooze back, but he doesn't know why, and he walks down.
Yeah.
Also, I got us cloaks. Everyone, if you want to wear cloaks.
I'll follow Sava through the closet.
I'll take
Find out cloaks to the ones that it probably fits.
Maybe we
So
should
no
disguise
one.
ourselves.
Oh, me.
Well, you guys are like normal-ish size.
Yeah. No, yeah. He just looks at it.
Maybe you
Just
could make it
tosses
all moldy. Oh, well, that works too.
He just tosses it. He's like,
Okay. So you guys have all met up Some of you through this hallway, some of you through the hole in the wardrobe. Some of you went through Narnia to get here.
Yeah, we're just going.
I do Mark drag from over here.
Yeah, you do see it proceed through the door in front of you.
Well, they must have taken inside here. Let's go through this door.
Let's.
Who's in the front? Who's going through? What's happening here?
I'm gonna, cause I came out that door. Like I'm the closest, I think. I'm gonna go to that door where the marks are, where Blight has kind of told us. I'm gonna investigate that door. Actually, I'll take out the wand and I'll point it at the door, and to see if it's trapped, or.
It does not appear to be trapped.
And I'm getting no pings on any secret things or anything either, right?
No.
Okay. Then I open that door. I put the wand away and I take the hammer out.
Okay.
My hammer out.
So you have your hammer up and you kind of like push open the door.
Yeah.
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 Because
I just blindly swing a little bit just inside the door.
Blight's probably behind him with his quarterstaff.
Yeah, because Blight was right there too. So Blight is right there.
If I hit anything.
And then Lily is behind His Most Fearsome Command, who is behind Khadaj, I think.
So y'all can't see anything.
Yeah. So,
Again.
Climbing up your back? Like...
So, as you open this door, you see a nobleman in loose black robes sitting on a fine velvet chair. He is flanked by two snakes that are standing sort of like upright, kind of like doing the snaky head.
Doing the little cobra dance.
Doing the little cobra dance.
We don't like this. We don't know.
And he has a glass of wine in his hand, and he raises it to you. He says, "Honestly, I thought you would have been here days ago. I have been so bored. We have been waiting for you." And he motions at a beautiful red-headed woman who is in the corner, and just like you see her shaking her manacles.
I'm confused.
Lily, is that her?
That's her! That's Singer! We're here to get you! You hear her call over. She's like trying to, because she's like behind all you guys. You're all so big.
I point my hammer at the guy and go, "Unhand her, you animal!"
He like gives a big sigh and he swirls his wine and he's like, "My apologies. Where are my manners? This is my home that you're in, so welcome. My name is Hex Vand, and you have all broken into my lovely workshop here." And he stands up and he gives like a mocking like bow, and he picks up his quarterstaff that was next to him, and he said, "Now that you're here, sweet mermaid, you can join the sacrifice to my patron. This will certainly add a nice element to it. Bring the two of you back together. Wouldn't you like that?"
I would like to use the dash action.
Have you heard of Helm? I have some literature in here. It might be, if you might consider just walking a different path in life and maybe not murdering people.
I'm quite happy with the power I have. I get quite a lot from all my sacrifices. It came at the cost of the bards singing, but that's not a problem to me, really.
Okay, and then I'll draw my ball.
I'm gonna dash and charge. I'm gonna gore.
Like, well, sometimes you gotta take the bull by the horns.
Okay. So
it's me, the bull.
Roll initiative, but you get. I would say you can do your gore, and then everyone's rolling initiative. So you get to do one. You get to do one gore action right now.
You're not a nice man.
Charge.
I don't like you.
What is my gore thing? What happened to my gore?
Oh shit.
Awesome.
Gore, right? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Goring rush.
Nice.
Like, yeah.
What the hell?
One melee attack with horns, which is.
Why are you cursed?
It's okay, I'll try to leave something for you to hit.
I'm over it. I'm so over it.
Okay. So I got that free attack right there, and then I'll roll my initiative.
Yep.
Okay.
So that was a 17 to hit.
Yes.
17.
Can I
absolutely
really? I
hits.
rolled a fucking 2. That's bullshit. Sorry.
It's okay. So he's still standing there, you know, like gloating with his wine and maybe he even stops and like gives a sneer to, you know, the poor locked up bard. And then by the time he looks back, you are charging. And you absolutely do a charge on him with your horns, and I think like you push him back into his big velvet seat. So what is that? That's 7 damage?
Oh, 7 damage.
7?
The first
Oh
one.
shit! I need to do that. Temporary is 12.
I'm like, where's the thing going? But it jumped down there. So, like,
There we go.
I hate it when that happens.
Let's see. So he.
oh, nice.
Of course he does. Everybody's before me. Everyone. Literally.
Giant poisonous snake. How
What?
fun.
What are you talking about? What?
Words that is.
I don't know. So Khadaj is
These are the
first.
things you added while I was making coffee.
What? What are you talking about? It's not like I added that flavor in myself because you guys were higher level and I wanted the witch to have eels.
It's Flotsam and Jetsam.
What? What are you talking about? Why would I?
I mean, junk
child.
and more junk.
Yeah, not non-copywritten names here.
Oh, it's Jotsam and Fletsam. It's fine.
Yes, Jotsam and
Yes,
Fletsam.
Jotsam.
Yes,
It's just pain and panic.
yes.
Pain and panic. Yes.
So, 17. Wow, you guys are. Sava, 16.
I think everyone in our group is before them, except. Oh, never mind. Yeah, except me.
15. I'm gonna literally. What did you just said? Jotsam and Flatsam? Dobson and Jetson? What names are we going with here?
Jotsam and
I think it should
Fletsam. I
just
don't know.
change every time you mention
Yeah.
Yeah, every time it's gonna be something that different.
Dachshund and Flexum.
Yes.
Laura.
They can just be Baki and Roarwinkle. It's fine.
I love it. And then Blight.
Millie and Vanilli.
Okay, so you had that first attack, Sava. So Khadaj, you are next. So
Nope. Okay.
you just told
first-
them to forsake their evil patron in favor of your god.
Yeah, and they didn't do that.
Not yet.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is cast Bless on Sava and just the three of them. His Most Fearsome Command and Blight.
Okay.
What that does for you guys is
I love
it's a
Bless.
concentration spell. Whenever you make an attack or a saving throw, roll a d4 and add that to your rolls.
Yes. Bless.
I love Bless.
Bless is so good.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity. And I have two options, and the one I'm going to use is Vow of Enmity. Bonus action, I choose a creature within 10 feet. So I'll move to get within 10 feet of head bitch. Hex band.
Yep.
And I will Vow of Enmity him.
Okay.
Or her, and gain advantage on attack rolls against them for 1 minute or until they drop to 0 HP or fallen.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
All of a sudden, I remember. Just like,
Yeah.
You didn't listen when I told you to join my god. I don't like you.
Why don't you want to be in my club?
So is that,
And then that's all my actions. So
Okay.
I'm just like in front of him, enmity, bless, ball.
okay.
now I have to proselytize the hard way.
Yeah. With my strength.
His Most Fearsome Command, it's your turn. would you
Okay,
like to do?
first things first, it's Hexblade Curse.
Like,
Nice rhyming.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm on my balls today. So, let's try to smackety.
Okay. So you have advantage.
What's a D4?
Yes.
So roll a d4 with that. With the 12.
Does a 15 do?
Yeah, wait, who are you attacking? Flog Jam.
Fuckerson.
Fuckerson. Yes, a 15 hits them.
Awesome. In which case, let's do some damage. Yeah.
Dang.
Thing.
So did you just like slice, or like what did you do here with like?
I think it's more like a targeted spleen.
Oof.
You
Yeah.
don't need that.
Yeah. So
Spleen.
so you see them. They're like both to the sides of Hexband, and you just like come charging in and do a pretty good slice on them, and they hiss and kind of drop a little bit in pain, and they don't look great, but they are still.
Which one did you hit? Sorry.
Oh, I was trying to go for the fucker. Hex, whatever.
Oh, you're going for them.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry. I thought you said, because we said
Yeah.
such dumb names.
I know we've had so many names, but my brain stopped working as I was trying to remember his name. I was
11.
just getting like that motherfucker.
11 on Hexbit. Yeah, so also not doing good. So basically got pushed back into his throne chair that he has for himself because he thinks he's a fancy boy. And you absolutely do a stab and pin him to his chair for a second, I think. And he is not, he's dropped his wine and he's not happy. He's not a happy boy anymore.
And as I stab him, I'm gonna go like, money can't make you fancy.
Amazing. Sava?
Okay. Yeah. I'm all up here doing things. And I think I'm going to I have a little rubber ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I pick it up, I pull it out of my pouch, and I throw it against the wall, and it does this boom, 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 and then hits the wine glass that he dropped, and then it catapults the wine glass
Nice.
at him.
Awesome. Okay, go for
And
it.
catapult wasn't in the thing, so it's choose an object weighing 1 to 5 pounds. Within range, and the object flies, so you have to make a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
and beat 13. Or don't beat 13, please.
6.
Okay, so then you take 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
What?
What? That is bonk nanners. Do that damage.
Like, I have the ball, the rubber ball has like stored kinetic energy in it, and that's what I use to. So like
More
calculate, because like that's what I love about artificers. They don't actually cast spells; they just have items that do the spells. So, I figured I'd do a rubber ball and then, like playing pool, trigonometry. 3d8 seems like a lot of damage though.
Oh yeah, it is.
Holy mother of God. I'm not even going to get to use my channel divinity. He's going to die.
Well, he might. Maybe he turns into a skeleton. Maybe he's like. Do I just?
You
Did did I break your game?
So, how did you, like, how did you do this? How did you murder this person before they got to do a single thing with their wine glass? Please tell me. Please tell me how you did this.
Please explain. Help me understand.
Please paint us a word picture, Dustin, of what just.
Ooh, blood of Christ.
So I guess I like had knocked him into his chair, so I'm standing there and I just take out the ball and I throw it against the wall and like bounces around him and comes back and bounces back against the wall, and then it's picking up speed as it goes, and it comes and it hits the end of the wine glass and it just like end over end the wine glass and just like
like sharp, just directly into his.
Yep. That was. Yep. You killed them. You did it.
Why do I feel bad about it?
No, I mean you did good. I think you even see the redheaded bard like shake her chains and like she can't say anything.
She's the real
but
bad guy.
She's very pleased.
It's just retribution for those rolls earlier.
And
this is your just desserts.
I think the two snakes both turn to you and like hiss. You just murdered their master. Is there anything else you want to do now that you've murdered?
Well, stop saying it like that.
He was a bad guy.
Now that you murdered the witch.
Well, they did summon a demon. Maybe there's still a demon around. Yeah, no, I'm done.
Okay, so
I didn't expect like that much gore, and I'm just like, ooh.
Oops. Oh.
Ooh, like I look back at all you guys and go, ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
The first giant snake is gonna turn and try and bite you.
Naturally. That hits. Oh, do I have to make a DC save?
You remember to add your D4 to your save.
Oh, I should have added my D4 to my attack. No, con save?
DC failed save much poison damage.
I imagine it's
DC
poison, so it's a con.
It must be con, yeah.
Well, good thing I have good con.
Okay, so you're not gonna take any poison.
But I take how much damage?
Save, right?
Click the attack button, or should give you damage. There you go.
Yeah. So you take the 7 piercing, but.
Well, I take the poison damage too, right? I'm just not poisoned.
Oh, it says half as much damage on a successful save. Though.
Oh, okay. So I take 7 plus 4.
Mm-hmm. So 11.
Okay.
Okay. And then the other snake turns and also bites you.
Nope, that's 100% also fair.
Does a 13 hit?
Yeah, my AC is 11.
Your AC is 11?
I don't have good AC. I'm a caster technically, I guess.
Go ahead and go ahead and save
I'll
on
make
that.
another con save.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm a beefy boy.
I'm gonna say you save on the poison entirely, but both these snakes turn and bite you, and you.
No, I'll take half that damage.
You
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it.
So then it's 12 points altogether, or 14. 14.
8. Yeah. Sava takes a knee.
So yeah, you managed to take out their master, but now you're on your knees, and
Then, like, I'm on my hands and knees, and I look back at you guys, and I go, ooh.
Yeah, you see these two snakes on Sava.
Dislike.
And it is Blight's turn.
How far away were the snakes from me? Out of curiosity, how do I know the area of this spot?
Probably about 15-20 feet. Not too much.
Okay, that's what I need to know. Then he's seeing all this, and let me look at something real quick before I say the wrong thing. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, stomach. That's not what I want to do. Sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah. How about he will... Is that more than one person? No, it's not. Bullshit. Fuck it. Bonus action. Sha-la-la-la-la. And he will basically come around and like just try to boom one of these big ass things.
You're flanking it from where Sava is, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
totally.
Because Sava.
Yeah, if there's enough space, yeah, he's actually trying to come around and like.
Yeah.
He's been kind of in the back, just kind of like.
Yeah.
Coming over. So yes, hell up one of these things. Well, okay, 19.
Yep.
To hit.
That absolutely hits.
Okay, why does it keep saying my connection's unstable? Stop saying that. Sorry.
You seem okay.
Then this will be 6 bludgeoning, and I don't know if they're resistant, but 4 poison.
That's a good question. Are they resistant? It doesn't say they are, so I'm gonna say you hit them with both. So you turn around and you like pop it, and then like little spores pop out on it. So like on the back of this snake's head, there's just like mushrooms sprouting almost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. It seems to like really take that damage and like let go of its bite for a second and like turn and hiss at you, but it seems pretty injured, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say this is F-some.
That yes. What'd you say? Sorry.
I have them listed as F and J, so that we can.
Okay, perfect. Well, whoever that was, I don't even know, but yeah, that's his turn, and then he's done.
No problem. Okay, perfect. So that is Sava's turn. I'm gonna say that Lily runs in at this point and sees you having taken out Hexvand. She runs straight over to Sanger and is starting to like takes out some thieves' tools you see and is starting to like try and undo her locks. And
Lily really learned a lot in the past fortnight.
Where do you think she got her money from? Khadaj, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I was getting all ready to smash this boy, and then suddenly there was a glass buried in his forehead. So I'm like, and then I turn around and see Sava like dying. So I will reach down and cast Cure Wounds on Sava, which will do. Let's see. 3 hit points.
Yay! I have 5 hit points now.
I should have just laid the rest of my hands on you, but I thought, no, 1d8's a better chance, and then I rolled a 1. And that's my action.
I feel a little better, but I'm still on my hands and knees.
And then I just want to, it's like, and then I'll make sure I'm between Sava and the snakes.
Okay, so you're blocking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. That brings us to His Most Fearsome Command.
Okay, so my cursed target died, so I regain hit points equal to my warlock level plus my charisma modifier.
What? That's such a cool
Nice.
thing.
I love that.
That is great.
You take in the goodness of their health as they die.
Yeah, I'm like, and extra fuck you.
Taste-
I feel real good now.
Just as an extra added bonus, fuck you.
Your death gives me strength.
Ooh. So I guess I'll stab the snake that has already been hit.
You're going after the one that's already taken a hit?
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
go
then
for
at
it.
least we can get it down to 1 snake.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm still blessed.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even add my bless. I didn't even need it.
Does Bless only go on hit or on damage too?
Hit and save throws.
Okay.
Yeah.
And ability checks or
Okay.
whatever. 1 of the 2.
So that's a 16, so
So-
that 16 hits.
Yes. So, 8 piercing damage. Ha, ha, ha.
You take out the snake. It absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you like behead it or like what did you do?
Can I be a little gross?
Yeah.
And it just goes through the back of his head out his mouth?
Yeah, it's almost like it like did a little snake tongue, but it was your sword.
Yeah, but it's Sarah.
And there's a little like poof on top from like the spores. It's just like poof, and then it like goes down. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
Okay, Sava, it's your turn.
Oh, my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on my hands and knees and Parch on my horns kind of cocks its head towards the snake, and its eyes are sort of just like these clear glass orbs, and writing starts flashing through there, just like lots and lots of writing starts scrolling through. And I'm going to use information overload, which is a thing that the archivists can do. As an action, while the item is in your person, you can try to magically overload the thoughts of one creature you or the mind can see that is within 5 feet of the manifested mind. So he's gonna fly over and like float in front of the snake and just start, because the archivist has my Parch is like a storage of information, and I use that to like learn things and stuff like that. So it's just gonna throw a bunch of information at this snake, and it's gonna be the history of.
Is it? I have a question though.
Yeah.
Is it immune if its intelligence is really low?
There's nothing to say that it has any sort of immune. It's just psychic damage.
Okay, so it's psychic damage. Okay, I just wanted to check.
Yeah, and so it just goes
they're
through.
They're not smart. Is my point.
Yeah. No, but it just sends the entire economic history of Waterdeep into the snake's brain.
Okay.
So you have to have a intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
It fucking makes it.
Look at the -2 on the other side now. Because it has a -4 to intelligence.
Wow, so I rolled 18. That's nice.
Anyway, level 3, y'all.
Yeah, so then nothing happens.
Nothing it turns its head and just looks confused at you. It doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah, so like it's just Parch looks really evil and just starts pumping all that information, but then like nothing happens.
Yeah.
Because if it did, it would have taken 1d8 psychic and have disadvantage on its next attack roll, since it's overloaded with information.
That's awesome. So that's the end of your turn?
Yes.
I'm
going to use some movement to kind of crawl away.
Okay.
It's like, ooh, 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 ooh.
So it's J Snake's turn.
Is it 10 feet away from me, or is it within 10 feet?
I would say yes, because it's just on the other side of the throne from you.
It needs to make a con save.
Okay. Does a 6 make it?
No. 1 second. I need to check some of those. So it's going to take 2d4 this time. Necrotic damage.
Go for it.
Damage.
Okay, well, fuck you too. It took 3.
Okay.
3 necrotic damage.
Okay. So it just gave a confused look to Sava, and then it like gets this blight from Blight. And I think
you got blighted.
And it's going to go to bite Khadaj, who is blocking Sava in front of it. So does a 9 hit?
Nope.
Okay.
The snakes are putting up a bigger fight than their boss.
I
Won't put down like that, but that's what coordinated attacks do.
It's now Blight's turn.
It is now my turn. Okay.
Yes.
Then yeah, there's nothing else to really do at this very second, so just another shalom.
Go for it.
And I'm not flanking this one.
No, you're not.
I do not believe.
But don't forget your D4.
Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. That'd be great. Okay, 15.
Yep, a 15 hits.
Thank God.
Helm's got your back.
Yay.
He's your homie.
So 5 bludgeoning and 2 poison.
Yeah, how do you do this?
Damn it.
He just like in the air just kind of twirls and just like brings it down on top of its head.
Yeah.
With the intent of like smashing it into the ground and just like sticking it in there.
Yeah, I think you like flatten it. It like was like up and doing that cobra thing, and you just like flatten it.
And then that's just covered in like moss and gross black ooze.
Yeah.
From the poison.
Yeah. As you lift it, you just see like the mushrooms and the ooze and the.
And I picked the mushroom you gave me earlier that I had stuck on my tusk. I take it off my tusk and put it down in the middle of the snake.
I think it.
Blight's happy.
I think it reassociates itself into the into the ooze. You made it a happy little ecosystem home, and it's very pleased. Yeah, you did it. So I think like you hear like a click, and Lily finishes getting Sanger out of her locks, like out of her manacles, and Sanger kind of like collapses a little bit into Lily's arms, and Lily's like, hi, we haven't like really met yet, but I'm Lily, and I'm really sorry that I kind of got you into this mess. I mean, really, I didn't know he was gonna do that when he did it, but I'm really happy to have met you, and I'm really glad I got to hear you sing. You had the most beautiful voice, and I'm here to do anything that you need. And you see Sanger kind of like just put a hand on Lily, and then smile and like nod. And Lily looks up at all of you and she says, thank you so much. I need to get her somewhere safe. I'll give you all the rest of your gold now if you want it. And she's like fiddling to get you guys, like she just takes off the whole pouch and just like holds it out, and she has like Sanger in the other arm. She's like, I'm gonna go back to the yawning portal after I get Sanger somewhere safe. If you need us, we'll.
Before they leave, I'll like do the rest of my lay on hands to Sanger, which is like 5 hit points, but just.
Yeah, no, I think that gets her. I think that gets her back up, and she sort of shakes and she like nods.
Blight takes the pouch or whatever it is she's handing, and in the other hand, he has the mushroom and he's holding it out to Sanger.
Sanger like looks at you and like takes it and like looks at the
mushroom. He means it well, but I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't eat it.
I think she holds it like to her. I think she holds it like a precious gift, but does not eat it.
Eat.
We're just behind him like.
It's good for you.
Yeah, and if there's nothing else that you guys do, then I think Lily is gonna take Sanger out to try and.
Can I torch the house?
Yeah, you can absolutely torch the house.
So I get out.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we're gonna burn this place down, right?
Absolutely.
I
have to go get my pamphlet out of the servants' quarters. Yeah.
Meet us back in the main room.
Okay.
And so I'm just gonna cast grease on the evil sigil spell. And so how that
fire is the worst kind of fire.
So I just have like this this little canister, and I just sort of throw it out there, and it hits, and it just grease everywhere.
His spores are still activated, so I think he's just like walking around the like entire room and just like covering shit everywhere.
Yeah. You're just like Blight. You're just like rolling on stuff like Blight.
And we take the door. They take the bar off of the door, and we all like walk out.
If you guys did it together, you could totally take the bar off the front.
If anyone wants to,
do it, and then we slow-mo.
Do it, Mofi, do it.
Do you guys all turn and like walk away and don't look back?
Heroes don't look at explosions. I did kick over his chair before we left the basement.
Oh,
So I
nice.
was like, fuck your chair.
Just kicked over the throne.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Vive la révolution.
Yeah, so you did it. You helped the mermaid. You killed the evil witch and his snakes. And you torched his house, so there's no evidence. So...
All good.
I feel like y'all did pretty good.
I just feel bad that the bard doesn't have a voice. 'Cause
Yeah.
maybe they'll smooch and it'll sort itself out.
I don't think I got into the graphics of it, but the book does state that her tongue was cut out.
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't want to. I didn't read the whole description, so
That's okay. Maybe they could go get some greater restoration on
yeah, I'm sure at some point they could. There's someone in Waterdeep who can heal.
Smooch enhancement.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something that they could
Smooch
do.
generation or smooch regeneration, smooch. No,
Regeneration.
yeah, I
I
got
like
Wow.
That was such a pull. It was such a like long, hard drawn out. Didn't work. But oh my god, thank you guys so much for playing this game with me. It's how quickly did you all figure out what story it was?
I didn't really know. I have never read Uncaged, and I didn't purposely because I never playing this.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you said the deal thing, I'm like, oh, this is the Little Mermaid sort of take, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was expecting to see a demon, and I was ready. I was ready to fuck that motherfucker up.
I was afraid that this guy was going down too easy, and I'm like, oh, there's gonna be a demon pops out of his flesh or something.
No, we just coordinated that shit.
Yeah,
I didn't get to use any of my vengeance stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually beefed up the encounter a lot, and y'all
Really?
still like because there wasn't a
Sorry, Whitney. I feel this is like I feel guilty that I killed the guy.
No. It was actually a pretty dope way to die. So
yeah.
Like,
Smug asshole drinking wine and then gets killed by his.
you just
wife.
like kill him
like,
with a
he
little
didn't even get to-
on ball.
He didn't get to do anything. You guys murdered him so fast.
I'm really
he
glad.
deserved it.
He did. He
I
did
rolled
deserve
2
it.
8s and a 6. That's pretty.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That
The
was bonkers.
skeletons are rough.
No, that Minotaur skeleton. Like, so
The Minotaur.
the Minotaur. Jess had asked me to like set up a couple like NPC things, skeletons, and I was looking on D&D Beyond. I'm like, oh, there's a Minotaur skeleton. This thing's rough. I'm like, well, I just she just said skeleton, so I put the skeleton in there. And then she tosses this thing at me. I'm like, of
That's
course
funny.
you put a Minotaur skeleton in there.
Yep.
That was fun though. That was a
Yeah,
good.
thank you.
No, that was good.
Thank you so much. This was
That's literally the very first story in the Uncaged book. It's literally the
I gotta
first
get
one.
this
So
book.
there's
This book
there's
seems, like,
lots of
awesome.
other super cool ones in there.
Yeah. And it's a
I'm-
gorgeous
I'm-
book too.
Mhm.
I'm really queer for that art. So.
I know. It's so
Yeah.
good.
The cover was done by Samantha Darcy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good art.
I saw a post like, "This is my art," and I was like, "Can I smooch it?"
I mean, there's nothing stopping you. Just buy the book. Yeah.
For sure. It's so good, and definitely need to run more stuff out of it. But thank you guys for playing this. Thank you guys for playing this game with me today. Let's go around and everyone can say, you can say where people can find you. You can say if you have anything exciting you want to plug, and if you have like a favorite moment of the game. That's always a fun one to do. So let's go back in the order we started. So Dustin!
Hi everyone, I'm Dusty or Dustin at GeoNerd on Twitter and Twitch. I am mostly, by the graciousness of Jess, I get to hang out in this channel and do stuff. And I think first my favorite moment was the Minotaur versus the Minotaur.
Yes.
That's my favorite. That was a favorite little flavor there. This was super, super fun. And I don't have a lot to plug, but on June 15th, I will be running on this channel a Tales from the Loop one-shot. Got some good people in that. And then in July, I'll be doing a thing on Fridays in this channel, which I will be announcing and getting some players for. Do a little shot. campaign. And yeah, and then I play with Jess on Saturdays. We do WoW, and then
Nice.
every other Saturday, we have a Spire game on this channel as well. So hang out in this channel because it's awesome.
We do a lot of stuff. And Omega.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm blotting my face because I turned my fan off, so it wasn't so loud. Hello. I'm Omega. I am Critical Bard on the Twitters. You might have seen some of my singing or random stuff. Yeah, I'm not really doing much. I'm like mostly an actor in real life, so I got a show coming up. A very important show for me because it's going to give me my equity card. But yeah, doing that. I have 2 things coming up, one sooner than the other, but they're both not really set in stone. One is, well, actually, they're both all Bard games.
Nice.
Fun.
I haven't set up the second one. The second one, we're all Orc Bards, which is going to be good. We're the orchestra.
Love it.
But yeah, I'm really excited because the other game I'm playing it as an ASMR bard who is using Kelly Opera Geeks and Hannah Rose's College of the Opera.
Oh, nice.
He's a super bass. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's all I'm really doing right now. I'm doing more videos and songs and stuff. And yeah, tis me.
That's awesome. And you also have a Patreon, so people can go check out your Patreon.
Yes, Patreon is it's at Critical Bard. It's great.
Awesome, perfect. Whitney.
Hi, I'm Whitney. I'm at Whitney LNB on Twitter and Twitch. I am not really a content creator. I'm more of a lurker. I really love doing this stuff though, and I want to play more D&D. And my favorite moment was just like discovering a character over the course of a game. It's really fun to pick up on small things. I used to do a lot of improv comedy. And since I've stopped doing as much of that, this is like a good outlet for that same kind of creative practice. So
I liked your door to door paladining.
Yeah. I got Book of Mormon stuck in my head.
Awesome. And
and really quickly, I didn't say it. My favorite moment, which is totally self-serving, was just Blight running into a fucking door twice.
That was really good.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's it. Yeah, he's a mess.
That was really, really, really good. Sam.
That's me. Hi, I'm Sam. You know me. We just had this moment together. You can find me on Twitter at Sam Undamiel. And I am not currently streaming, so I'm going to push Jess's Patreon. Pay her. Yeah, my favorite moments, I really liked when I just was like, yeah, my friends think you're cute, and then y'all wave. That was good. And then also the wine glass to the forehead was good. That was a good moment. I really
was solid.
That was really,
so
really good.
yeah, this was great.
It was a good game.
That's awesome. And me, Jess. Hi, thanks for being here in my channel. Thank you guys so much for playing. I don't always get to run a lot of stuff, so I'm really glad I got to run this. I'm glad. I really, really, really liked your group of extra kids. Honestly, they were all so wonderfully over the top. There was not a drop of normal in there anywhere, and I was so happy about it.
No, I think by the end of this game, I'm really in love with this cow character. Like, I want to play him in other things.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I had no idea what voice I was gonna do for this. I was thinking about it, and then I fell asleep today, and then I got up, and that's just the voice I went with.
Nice.
Rick Moranis. This is a big old, awkward, beefy boy.
I love that. I loved everyone's characters. Everyone had quirks. I think some of my favorite
I love
stuff.
Loxodons.
Yeah.
And I just loved that I got to play with one and I love that you were a vengeance paladin. And
Yeah.
the elephant never forgets thing is just great.
Yes, the elephants never forget combat was so good. I think one of my favorite things was like just you guys snooping around the house and like doing all your stuff where like you're all like kind of hiding, kind of like knocking on the door and then trying to go in the side door and being like, this is the safer door than that door. And like, secret fact, both side doors had traps on them, but you knocked in the door, so you didn't set off the trap. It was like if you tried to if you tried to unlock it,
like shoot needles
it
or
would have
something.
shot needles at you. Yep. So y'all just smashed it, and it was
Yeah, we were
fine.
not a stealthy party.
At all. I bust into the room with skeletons. Are you stealthing? Nope. Not at all.
It was so great. I loved it so much. Thank you guys so much for playing. We definitely have to
Thank you for running it.
Thank you.
Yeah, we definitely have to do more games out of this book. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to have as much content on here, try and fit people into games as much as I can. So thank you guys. Thanks for playing. People already plugged a bunch of stuff, but yeah, we're doing. Oh, I'm actually on someone else's channel tomorrow. I'm doing on Anaris's channel, doing Bluebird's Bride, which is a really fun game.
I haven't played it yet.
You haven't played it yet? I have to run it for you. Message me later. we need to play some Bluebird's Bride. But yeah, thanks. Oh gosh. I have stuff on Sundays, Saturday, WoW with Dustin. Every other Saturday, Spire. But Sunday, Borderlands with Slayer. And Critical Reroll the podcast. And Monday, stream. Tuesday, Fall of Magic ongoing campaign. There's a lot of stuff.
You got a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, and I still have to work on June's schedule is not up yet, but I'm going to get that out there. So thanks so much for everyone who has been hanging out. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are wonderful. Follow if you haven't already. If you're watching over on YouTube's, because I'm starting to put all the TTRPG content up on there. Thanks. I hope you liked the story. We'll do more of it. Come hang out in the channel, too. Come hang out with us live. Come chat. Come hang out with us and do game stuff. And Patreon, like Sam said, I have one of those. And
yes.
Omega has one of those, so you should check those out. Just saying. They're cool, and you should check them out.
If people are watching this and they don't know that Jess also wrote a game that you can get on Itch.io, Our Lady. Very good.
I have published my first game. I am already working on 2 others.
Nice.
Because that's how you do it. I found out once you get started, you don't stop. But yeah, I'll try and get some games together of that to stream on stream so that we can have that on here. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Oh, 2 things.
Yep.
One is actually a secret, but I'm just going to say one. Anyway,
Do it.
one, Kelly Butler and I are duetting, and it's coming out very soon. Very soon.
That'll be so good.
And we actually, I'll relink it. There's art by Nikki Dawes that she commissioned. She did for us. And then the second thing, which a lot of people don't know, I'm not saying what yet, but I have convinced a certain person who is running for president of D&D Beyond to do a duet with me as well. And it's actually happening. So that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
I cannot wait. I love all of your amazing acapella videos. They're all so good.
The happy birthday one with the direct eye contact.
Yeah, that was fun.
I felt like you were piercing the veil into my soul.
Oops.
I cannot wait for all this more content. I'm so excited. More music, more games, more all the things. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for playing. I'm gonna send if you want to join us on a raid, please get ready, get your hearts, get your love, get your whatever you got on you, and get ready to go raid Jess, not me, other Jess, who is running a game of Monster of the Week, which she does as a Japanese horror anime. and it's really cool and really interesting. And so let's go over there, show them some love, check out some cool content.
It is delightful chaos.
Yes.
This is a great game.
Yes. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a good night. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.